audio now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just
Hello,
saying.
everybody. Welcome back.
Low-rise pants. I'm just saying the whale tail's back. Okay.
Okay, so I'm the only one with something in front of my chest. So when we do that,
Yeah.
you get a whole face full of a bar of my laptop, and then when he does it, you actually get...
It's Runa, like, wearing a crop top, holding a, like, topless car wash sign that, like,
Covers
hides that
everything.
you're wearing a shirt, and then the three of us walk out.
That's what I'm saying, right? It's implied nudity. That's the key, guys. That's what the people want, right?
Hi, welcome back. We have a first-time chat from Mizuno Sonata. Hi, Mizuno. Nice to meet you.
Mizuno Sonata. That is
Mizuno Sonata.
They sent some
Go
laughing
work
face?
for the rest of your
Oh, it's a
days.
Mizuno 2 LUL. LUL. Mizuno 2 LUL.
Hello.
Mizuno also stream?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Welcome
Oh, follow that.
back, Adventure Corpers.
Or at least his friends will stream.
Our underlings, our corporate underlings, our
Unpaid
valiant
interns.
temps.
Unpaid interns.
That's what we call our subscribers.
Oh, yeah, no,
Temps,
no, no,
welcome
no,
back.
no,
Welcome
Yeah.
back.
Except for you pay us, we don't pay you.
Mizuno says hello. Excited to see
Runa,
the
temps aren't
chaos.
paid.
Yeah.
Temps aren't
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Yeah, it's gonna be chaos.
Yeah. Temp, could you do a coffee run? Just use your own card. We don't have coverage for that.
Wait, oh yeah! Oh, Mizuno, you can't. Just wait. We're about to try to sneak our way into a very guarded civilization that doesn't want us.
So
I
hi,
think
welcome
we
back to
should just
Adventure Corp. The best place to watch us here is
Just
here.
ask. Go to the door, be like, hey, we're not blood related, but can we fuck?
What?
Implied nudity, Isaac. Get on the train.
Oh,
You don't know
man.
that they're like guarded and keep their secrets because they're into incest?
Okay, so hi, welcome back to Adventure Corp.
Why do I world build at all? Why do I world build at all when it's gonna get
just gonna wait.
disrespect? Yeah, you should just wait.
But-
What the fuck?
Okay, you're the one who keeps trying to push incest.
Yeah.
Also,
Why are they?
We give 1 inch.
I
Why are
think
they called the Targaryens?
Also,
if they're not supposed to.
the camera's very... I have a lot of room on this side, and Dan doesn't have a lot of room.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't even
What the
fully
hell?
fit.
Oh, we're gonna have to hire an AV guy.
We've got one.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Very well.
Okay, hi, welcome to.
Wait, there's incest on the show too? I hope not, but they're sure trying. They seem
That's a
really
great,
committed to
that's
this
a great
one.
character idea.
We're trying to get some of our southern
No, the
state
only...
followers.
I'm just a normal guy, but also
Yeah.
I sleep with my brother.
The only incest that we endorse is Evie's on
Okay,
Evie's.
let's let Dan get through the intro. Let's just.
Hi, welcome back to Adventure Corp. We do D&D and sometimes.
Enter the ASMR situation.
No, Brody, you can't interrupt. We already got enough going on here.
All right. Are we good?
It comes from every
Are we
direction.
good? Is
Yeah,
everybody finished? Do you, anything else? Want to get anything else?
Ah! Okay, I'm good.
Okay, thank you. Hi, welcome to Adventure Corp. We do D&D. Sometimes we play for the king and other things if we can't do D&D. But the best place to watch us is on Twitch. We also stream on TikTok and YouTube because Facebook sucks. And that's just Facebook is garbage. If you can't watch us, you can find us on podcasts. So you can get us on anywhere you get podcasts. Spotify, Apple, Audible,
A guy in my back alley.
iHeartRadio. Yeah, so if you like what we do, like, follow, tell your friends, subscribe, give us a sub, how we do that. But thanks, we'll get into it.
All right. We have more from Sonata. So, do you prefer Sonata or Mizuno for the shortened version? What's the preference?
About like miso.
But they said, Runa, you're quite chaotic and distracted.
What
Really?
do you mean?
Tell me about it.
I
Tell me
feel like slandered. I feel like I should. I
don't even know who you're
my mom
talking
because
about.
I want to be picked up from this party. I feel like
Mom.
Mom, they're calling me.
Mom,
loud
they're
and
telling the
chaotic. Mom, they're calling me
I
out.
can't handle it. Mizuno, Zuno, etc. That's too long. I'm just going to pick one of those. Mizuno,
Oh,
Zuno.
what? No, but I really want to talk to Mizuno. You don't like Mizuno?
Okay, Zuno sounds great. Awesome.
Mizuno
Moving
there
on.
twice. Okay, let's get into the recap. Oh, I see. Mizuno, Mizu, or Zuno.
I like Zuno.
I like Mizu. Mizu sounds fun
That's
to
hard to
say.
say. Mizuno, Zuno, Mi.
I like Mizuno.
Mizuno, Mizuno? Yeah,
I
it is
think,
hard to say.
guys,
Mizu,
let's get
Mizu,
on
Mizu,
so that
Mizu,
it doesn't
Mizu,
regret
Mizu.
joining
Okay, we
our
have a new
stream.
D&D character, Mizuno Soda.
I'm gonna call you Miso
Welcome
Soup.
to the D&D stream. Unmedicated ADHD
Oh,
is
God.
what we call the channel.
What
Everyone, take a Vyvanse immediately.
All right.
You got
Where
that
we
fucking
last
stronger than
left
that in my room,
off.
apparently.
The Mantis came to visit the party. She had a solution for one of the issues that you guys are facing. A way to maybe deal with the extremely powerful weapon in the hands of your sworn enemy, the Cloud Giant Wogros. You decided, while she looked into that, to make your way to the Blood Refinement Sex territory to see if you could speak with them. Them having once sealed Wogros. Not this again. Them having once sealed Wogros before, perhaps they could do something again.
Sex.
You went to the city in the Blood Rift. The people there proved rather unwelcoming and guarded. Everybody made their own adventures into the city. Cyrus traded in some blood for information.
Some.
3 pints.
Wait a bit.
Some? You mean half of his body weight?
Yeah, roughly 30% of my
4 to
blood.
5 slurps.
Sylphie traded in secrets and blackmail with some of the extremely secretive criminals that she barely managed
I didn't
to
trade
unearth.
anything. I just told him that I would tell on him, and then he said that he would do anything. I
Emphasis on
wanted.
the blackmail. Yeah.
Wait, there's a black male now?
The party
Not in
started
this
to
show.
have a bit of a rift
Oh.
come between them
Really?
at the market gates.
Strike's not that good.
Jasmine pretending to strike out on her own and eventually actually striking out on her own before everyone managed to get together, have a bit of a heart-to-heart, and mend the broken fences that had been made there.
Is it too late to make my character a black man?
You need to
mean,
repent for that fucking
There's,
joke.
there's always the reincarnate spell. No clue what race you'll be, but yeah.
Oh,
I
true
can't be
true
racist. I
polymorph.
play a black
Yeah.
person in D&D.
Oh wow.
You could
You're
try-
really digging your pit
Let's
deeper.
step back into the recap with we ended last session with Jasmine being pulled aside by a rather charming looking man offering to help the party, having heard that you're asking after secrets and saying he had something most valuable and helpful to the party. Jasmine's breath catching for a moment.
You shouldn't fucking notice because Isaac doesn't let it just happen.
He's
God
really cute.
forbid there be some drama in this game of D&D.
We have drama right now! Beef! Let's go!
Got beat. So we come back. Alex, you are out in the street, just off from the hotel you all are staying in. The man is smiling towards you, having just made a sort of offer without really offering anything specific.
Okay, so hold on one second. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the sex is in the Blood Rift?
So, Jasmine, what
Is
do
it
you
currently
say?
a blood rift, or is it not that time?
The sector is specifically not in the Blood Rift. It's specifically out of it.
Is
You
it
guys are trying
near
to find
the
out how to
Blood
get it
Rift?
Okay.
from the Blood Rift.
So sex only occurs when the rift is not blood.
Do you have to
Only
go
for a
through the
week.
Blood Rift to get to the sex?
3 days, maybe.
Yeah.
Is there a portal?
The man stabs you, you take 463 damage.
Great, you get to do my new
Oh.
character.
Wasn't
He's a
really-
black male.
You, it's Jasmine who's outside with him. Okay. Jasmine, what do you respond with to the gentleman here? I think
So
this
what did he offer again?
So I can't remember exactly what the words were, but something along the lines of, I've heard what you've been looking into, and I have something that would be very helpful to your group.
Oh, yeah, and he said that he was like, he would be super helpful, he meant no harm. And then when he said I would be really helpful, your breath hitched.
And you rolled a
4.
-4 or
Oh.
something?
Like, it was like a 0,
Yeah,
not a
like
negative
a
4,
0.
okay?
Yeah, okay. Wait, where do I need to go for the sex? You know,
the
Zero, I
Blood
can't
Rift.
tell you.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you that. You're gonna have to figure that
For
out.
1 week every
Like,
month.
all of us, you gotta figure that out on your own.
Sometimes it takes a minute to find a clip, you know? It's never shame a man.
Also,
Shame a
get
man.
on,
Shame a man
get
sometimes.
on our Discord if you are an artist and you want to send any fanfic content.
Yeah, of Sex in the Blood.
I think we have the episode title already. Good job, guys.
Yeah, you can put that in the We Do D&D category.
Got it. Quest start.
General chat, probably.
There's no help coming tonight. There's no help coming tonight, chat. It's just me against the world.
Somebody's coming tonight.
Ah! Okay.
Oh.
Really, really is close to stabbing you, but it's just the DM, not the character in front of you. We might start the session at any point now.
All right.
Isaac, we've been starting for 20
So,
minutes.
blood rifts. kidding.
How do they operate and what do they do?
So for 7 days a month, you expel. I don't want to get into any of this.
All right,
bit.
let's try to pull it back.
Okay,
guys.
let me go check. You just wait here.
Certainly. You head back in. So this was, I think, like 3... No, this was like a day. This is the next day, yeah.
I've put 5 locks on the door, and I put a chair behind the door handle.
Of the inn's front door?
Yes.
The fucking barkeep just staring at you like... Fucking foreigners. Like... Zuno,
There's just,
I'll time you out.
can't be too careful. And I'll go upstairs to our room.
The barkeep's gonna come over and start taking stuff away from the door.
I enter my room.
You added it twice.
Oh shoot! I have to go tell people.
Carry on.
Team meeting.
Lance will poke out of Sylphie in his room. This is like private, like we should meet in a room or like down at one of the tables.
Probably like just in your guys' room, unless it's.
Somebody else's room would be good.
No reason. Don't worry why you can't see me.
Right now.
All right, Jasmine, your room it is.
Step out, close the door.
You need a
I'm
minute?
going to open the door after I have a nice wrapped up. We're good.
Yeah, got it out of your system.
Sylphie.
Yeah.
Where's your other sock?
I didn't remember putting on the first one.
Does that mean you forgot to take the other one off?
Let's just do this meeting already, alright? This is a lot of pre-meeting time.
Okay, Jasmine, let's go to your room.
Yeah, okay, my room is perfectly normal because I know how to maintain my space.
So you guys open
It's
the door
like
and Damon
Glinda from
looks
Wicked.
up from a chair in the room like, huh?
Get out!
What?
This is a team.
Well, actually, you have to be here.
Okay.
All right, spill the beans.
Okay. Which
Quesadilla.
one of you told a cute guy where we were staying and what we were looking for?
He wasn't cute, nor was he friendly, but I told one guy about the inn we were going to so he could give us information. But he wasn't cute.
It wasn't cute.
Nor was he anything close to cute.
Because there's
Well,
a
I
cute
find
guy who
that very
says he wants to help us.
offensive.
Wait, what color was the hair of the guy that you talked to, Sylphie?
Would have been like brown.
Like a brown.
What color is the hair of the guy downstairs?
Excuse me. Raven hair.
Black.
Okay, so they're different people.
So, whatever we're doing, we've been noticed. But
Wait, he said he would help.
probably not just by him.
Okay, do we meet up with this guy?
I mean,
Yeah.
he's outside.
Yeah, I don't think we have a choice
Should I go
otherwise.
get him?
he could
Well, we
just-
can't we just murder him? If
Yeah.
he...
How about we bring him in and let him tell us what he has to say? And
What if he is helpful?
if it's something we don't want to hear,
He's also kind of hot.
What if he knows how to get us to where we need to go? What if he's like the blood son of the sect leader? You never know. Never know. What if he is very related to someone in there? What if he's helpful?
Doesn't give me that vibe, but...
does he seem like more of like is he more of like a fighter type, or is he more of like kind of like a popular like movie star
He
type.
kind of seems like the keep my hand over my drink at the bar
Oh.
kind of.
But he's not like an artist or.
But like pretty fun to spend time with. Just you gotta keep your eye out.
But he's not like an actor. Like he's not in like a hit drama play like Sects in the City.
No, I did like when Clouds ran that production though.
Yeah, Sexts in the City of Clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I knew more about that
one's
show to
outside
make
of
it
the
funny.
city too.
Okay. Do you want
Funny
me?
shades of Key.
Sylphie.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Go get him.
Okay.
50 Shades of
Shachink,
Clouds.
shachink, shachink, shachink.
What is the chink thing?
Between
I'm
locks.
locking and
And
unlocking these
unlocking
doors.
as she goes through them. It's like 8 locks on every door, apparently. I don't know how she got them installed so fast, because the
But-
hotel would only have one.
Plot
but-
armor.
I don't remember giving that magic item, but it's...
Plot armor.
Oh yeah, there's also a lock here. Chachink.
Isn't that a John Wick reference?
What?
Is it John Wick who like locks and unlocks his door, all the locks his doors like
It's
8
in a
times?
lot of things.
It's, I don't know.
Anytime you want to show somebody's being really paranoid, you have them, like, come to answer the door, but open 4 locks.
And then not even fully open it. No.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jasmine's
with
going
the
down
chain.
to get this guy.
So you go down. He is still waiting patiently. He looks over with an affable smile as you open the door.
Affable fuck, we know he's a bad guy. No one has an affable smile if they have good intentions.
You've created trust issues in our group, and now you have to suffer the consequences.
I want you to know this man is now Ben Affleck in my brain.
Because it had F
Yep.
in a word that I said describing his demeanor?
Yep.
Great. It's actually probably not that far off.
Well, come in. Do you want a drink or something?
I should be alright.
Huh.
He will follow you in as you're leading him up to to a room.
I am checking if he's checking me out. Just like casually.
There would have been like a quick up and down. Yeah, it wouldn't have been like super overt, and he wouldn't like keep doing it. Like he's not continuously checking you out, but
Yeah.
there is an up and down.
Alright.
As
I guess he's okay
you
then.
lead him up, the rest of the group sitting in.
The minute he enters, I'm
unusually
reading his
small room.
mind.
You're looking at his mind.
Yeah, I'm like listening for their footsteps, and then once.
I assume we have like a single wooden chair set out, surrounded by other chairs. Sit
But
down.
once I hear their footsteps, I'm going to start preparing the spell, and then once they like walk in, it'll have been prepared, and I'm already using it before he knows I did it.
Okay, so you're casting it like
Yeah.
as he comes around the corner, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. As he steps in, sees you all like squished into what is not like a super luxurious room.
You didn't get me a
Comes in.
luxurious room?
No.
What does his brain say?
He's looking over, a little surprised to be meeting in a room, right? But then you see him, well, it could be a dangerous subject, so not a bad idea. As he surveys you guys, you see he's kind of taking stock of your equipment, magic items on you, how capable you look, making his own.
Except for all of us are in PJs. So what is he looking at?
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I have a question about this.
Yeah.
I got the clothes that you made for me, right?
Yeah.
How do those work again?
They're just like extra fancy because they have like they have like illusion decorations.
And I can like program them to.
Not really. They are programmed like when they're made.
Oh.
So they're just like they're spiffy, not like really a deception tool.
Okay, but they're magical clothing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think you can change the like pattern on the fabric.
Yeah,
and
they have the resilience of a magic item, which is cool, and they have little illusory.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh.
I'm
So
wearing.
it doesn't like project off it, so you couldn't make it look like a cape when it's a robe. You
Yeah.
could change the cotton could look like lycra or something, right? So that kind of thing,
Okay.
or
I'm-
embroider it.
I'm making it look like a corduroy suit.
Okay. Yeah, you come in. So he'd be taking stock of your demeanor then, if
Yeah.
not the magic items. I'm sure a few of you have weapons on you. He seems fairly perceptive. Like he notices a dagger on Danon's boot that is not easy to pick up. He
Thanks for
seems
telling us.
streetwise.
I'm gonna write down Danon's dagger on his boot that we
Okay.
don't notice. Yeah. And then it's gonna be like the next fight. He's gonna be like, I don't have a weapon, and I'm gonna be like, you have a dagger on your boot that we didn't notice.
Oh yeah!
Like, oh wait.
right in this moment when we needed it.
Is that a dagger in your boot, or are you just happy to see?
Here's
Okay.
a snake in my boot.
You're
Hi.
about to be.
Hello.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Shake his hand.
Quite strange meetings. What do you know?
Well, word reached me that you all have been asking after how to get into the blood refinement.
Yeah,
sect.
where did the word come to you from?
I have many sources.
Okay, well, there was a few angles it could have came from. We're just curious maybe who ratted the quickest.
I see. Well, I'm afraid I won't be of any use to you in that.
I'm reading his
To
mind.
tell us who sent you?
So
What did you think about?
you would be able to get that word came to him from an intermediary.
Oh, so he doesn't even
He
know.
has ears out looking for certain things, and somebody heard from somebody and came to him and told him about
So
it.
he doesn't like super know, but
Yeah,
he did
he
hear it
didn't.
somewhere.
It doesn't seem like he talked to anybody directly who had
Yeah.
interacted with you.
So he
guys.
also isn't like 100%. Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would tell people that in their heads.
Well, if word is true, I have a solution for you.
Okay.
I can get you to the blood refinement sect. Roll me a perception check, please.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, make me an insight check with advantage.
Everybody perception or just one?
Just Alex.
Okay.
That's an 18.
18. Okay. And, Sylvie.
Insight?
Yes.
29.
29. You don't pick up any sense that he's lying. Seems to be telling the truth. As Jasmine, when he says he can get you to the blood refinement sect, your breath stops for a moment.
But you know this time.
I'm gonna think to Danon. Oh my god, he's lying. I couldn't breathe.
Do you have some ability to speak with Danon through your thoughts?
Yeah, with our necklaces.
Descending
Is it
stones.
thoughts?
Yeah, we just think to each other. It's like, remember he took it off in a huff and then I couldn't reach him? But then he put it
I
back
thought
on?
it still had to be stuff you said out loud.
No
Hold
way.
up.
Pretty sure it's a sending spell.
No, they have sending stones, which is
Yeah,
different.
but they're like, they're awakened, right? They got awakened by the thing.
Jasmine.
Remember, like, the first thing was, like, I was just thinking about him and then he heard it somehow.
Yeah.
It was like the origin of this.
Oh, I remember where I put these. They're in a kind of weird spot. Parties awakened objects. Okay. I don't have a very good note here, so I'm going to take your word for it. Sounds like something I would do anyways. So you're thinking to him, what are you communicating again?
Oh my god, he's lying. I can't breathe.
As once he stops, like waiting for your response, you'd feel your breath catch back again. As Danon just kind of nods at you, but keeps cool where he is.
So what would you want?
Well, payment would be nice. It's a service and a dangerous one.
In the form of?
Gold.
Oh, okay.
How much gold?
Your breath would catch again when he says gold. As he would look at you. Well, dangerous journey. Dangerous to even talk about. And, my connections like to be well rewarded for getting people into the sect. So, say 5,000 gold each. You haven't been breathing the whole time he's been saying any of that. You just like are suddenly just like sitting here, starting to burn a little in the lungs as he stops after dropping the 5,000 gold, and you can breathe again.
I'll roll you a d20. 12.
Okay.
We haven't like established a signal or anything. This is the first to come up.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you would have any outward signs that you're not breathing.
Yeah, could we roll perception?
I would be actively trying to hide it to not like
Okay, so then no.
key
then
him in,
Okay.
but I would be like telling Dana that's another lie. Oh my god.
I'm gonna 5,000's in our message head group chat. 5,000's That's a little too much, right?
I put 3 100 emojis in the messenger chat.
Like,
But no, but we can speak to each other in our heads.
like
Yeah.
No.
he's well to me. I
You
mean,
guys can speak
Only-
back
just
to
calling it
Sylphie, and she
So,
can transfer.
If you
She's
talk
the
to
hub
me,
of
I will then
communication.
tell you that
Yeah,
he's
I-
been lying.
And then
I'm
you've got to go to
Siri.
Cyrus and be like, okay, so Jasmine
oh my
said-
God! Wait, no, I'm not Sylphie. I'm Sylphie. I'm like Siri.
Okay, I just need to know if I'm not.
Sylvie?
So I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to provoke it.
Yeah.
But if somehow it ends up that I catch wind that he's lying and stuff, then something I might do something. So I just need to know if you guys relay that to me.
I would tell everyone in their heads, be like, 5,000 is a little too much. Who wants
Also-
to tell him?
Also, he's totally lying about
Really?
wanting gold and about taking us to the blood refinement sect. And I'm just like smiling at him and kind of like
So he's
looking
just scamming us.
I need you to-
I'm talk. Can I roll to see if I can keep up a conversation?
Yeah, that's what I was going to need.
Performance.
Yeah, everybody make me a performance or a deception check here.
This is
You can roll me a deception.
oh
I'll roll it. I got it.
we haven't done this in so
Natural
long.
20.
But it's important.
So I'm having perfect conversation
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah.
First, he needs to make me an insight check just because we've been talking for a minute.
Oh, it has been a while, hey?
Oh, yeah.
An insight check. Are you computing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He needs to beat a 26.
36.
All right. So he's not charmed, so I don't have advantage.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
34.
20, says Mizu. Yeah.
Woo!
Good time for it, too. It's kind of cool that you're the one with the ability would be most used to it, too, right?
Yeah, I'm our like, I'm the phone like AI robot that our group uses. I teleport us where we need to go, and I talk to people that we need to talk to, and
Yeah.
I keep everything private in our heads.
So is his insight check for everyone or?
That was against,
Yeah.
against
I got a 34.
34. Okay. And Daniel.
I got a 29.
29. Okay.
I
Those
rolled
are
a
really good.
19.
You rolled really good on the line.
I rolled deception.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. As you guys can continue on, he seems
So,
unawares.
Sylphie is having like it's kind of like surreal to see it because like you guys hear her talking different words into your head, and then on the outside, as she's saying these different words, she's holding up some sort of conversation going absolutely nowhere, right? Like she's just keeping him busy. Talking about
roll me a
how
D12,
like
by
we're
the way.
adventurers and we understand
Another
our
D20?
pacing
He's
words.
starting to barter with him.
And I'm not-
1d12.
I'm telling you
D12.
that I am because there's no actual bartering.
Yeah.
bartering. Like
6.
I'm not.
You're building your case.
Yeah.
And Runa, we have temporary hit points from you, right?
Yeah. 8
Okay, that
with
works.
my proficiency plus my 9.
Okay.
9 temporary now for Dana and Lance.
Did you? Sorry, was it relayed that he's lying?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to subtly cast suggestion,
Okay.
but I am going to also burn my ability to add an extra thing to it. I took 6 damage, and I'm going to heighten it.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage. He has to make me. I believe it's wisdom. Or
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Roll with disadvantage. Okay.
That was both you rolled? Okay.
Okay. It was either going to be a 18 or a 14.
So he fails.
Yeah.
Okay, so my words to him are, because I get basically a phrase, so a couple of sentences basically.
I think 2 sentences, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the-
So
the
I'm gonna
general.
say, let me think what I'm gonna say to him. And you know what? I'm going to upcast this. Can someone just pull me suggestion quick?
It's
Because
a
I don't.
little late to choose to upcast.
I don't think you even can upcast.
Yes, you
suggestion.
can for time period.
I
Constant.
can pull
Nope.
it up. I have.
What?
There's no upcast.
Yes, there is.
No.
No, you're probably thinking like dominate
Yeah,
person.
dominate person has the one that increases how long they're under control.
Suggestions is only 8
Suggestions
hours.
8 hours. Doesn't need.
Oh, I
any
thought it
time
was
period
longer.
change.
Anyways, okay.
Yeah.
Let me just think.
You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or 2. and
No,
then
I
you
understand.
You can see the range.
Make him take his clothes off.
Jasmine helpful as ever.
We'd like to
Curious.
trust you. What are your intentions and course of action with us?
Oh, well, that's easy. Take you out to the wilderness, train you, and sell you as puppets. Wait, why did I say that?
No, he doesn't know.
Well,
No, he completed
he
the...
completed the
yeah.
command, which means he would no longer be under the suggestion.
Interesting.
He stands up from the chair.
So I don't think he has completed it because he said, we'd like to trust you. He doesn't know if we trust him yet. Part of the conglomeration of his suggestion being over is that he is feeling like we trust him.
We'd like to trust you. And what was your second?
We'd like to trust you.
Yeah.
What are your intentions and course of action with us?
I don't think we'd like to trust you as a suggested course
I
of
think there's
action.
been, it's part of it. I think it's a
think-
qualifier that he feels like we trust him.
Tell us your intentions is definitely an action.
I'm just saying.
To the dice!
To the dice.
Evens or odds, Daniel?
Odds.
It was an 8.
Okay.
So in this case, he stands up from the chair looking
Old
over
person.
I go to the door. Chunk.
He has to.
Chunk.
You gotta get past.
Chunk. Chunk.
Alright,
He has to be.
let's roll initiative, folks.
Well, hold on. So repeat what he said to us first, though.
Can
He's
I,
gonna take us to the wilderness, drain us, and sell us his blood puppets.
And what are you saying, Renata?
can I like? I feel like we kind of threw him off guard. Can I draw my old person?
Yes. And roll initiative.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. But as I feel like we caught him. We caught him off guard with that.
A natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
He was waiting for it.
Oh, a silvery barb so soon.
Natural 20!
Oh, much worse than a natural 20. I need to know what type of saving throw this is, because he
Wisdom.
has some pretty... Is it wisdom?
It's wisdom.
14.
He fails again.
Okay.
He has to beat an 18 to beat any of my saving throws.
As he freezes in place, still going to take his initiative here. Okay. Did anybody get below a 13?
Nope.
No, I got directly 13.
Okay.
I got a 12.
You got a 12, and what's your bonus to initiative?
0.
0. Okay, so you and Daniel will act after him in initiative. Everybody else will go before.
Alright.
Well, no, because I gave Sylphie advantage with my silvery barbs.
Oh,
Oh, and then Sophie should roll again.
nice.
Nice.
I think I got worse.
Okay, so 13 remains. Okay.
Fuck!
As he stands up, chair clatters, and then he freezes in place, suddenly caught in this moment, paralyzed by Sylphie's magic. As your hand comes up,
No, I don't. I just wink at him.
okay.
I like the
That
thing is
one?
like.
You didn't say the magic
Well, hold on.
word.
What are the... yeah, because I think there are components to it.
Let's start with Jasmine.
Alright. I rush to the door, and I will spend my entire action doing the many, many locks that I've installed
One
on
lock.
the door.
Across the door. Anything else with your bonus action?
Stand in front of it. We don't, like, have our weapons on us or anything. Like, I wouldn't at least.
I am a weapon.
Yeah, you are.
That's your bonus action and your movement.
Do you want me to use all your
As
full
well as your
movement
reaction.
on your body? 30 feet's a lot of times to go 6 inches.
Jesus Christ. 6
Bump
inches.
it up.
6 inches. Double that.
Damn.
I mean, in amount of room that you have to do, because 3 inches is more than enough.
Yeah.
Pump up, dick, pump it up.
So,
German dick.
Yeah, no, I will just, like, hold a grapple if he tries
you
to...
would need an action left for that. Hold an action, you're gonna need... You need
Oh, does it actually
action.
take, like, an action to lock the door?
No.
Okay.
I thought you were serious, but no, it doesn't.
No,
It doesn't. You can do it as
no.
part of your movement. Okay.
If
You
it
wanna
will
hold a
have
grapple
some,
for
like,
if he tries to get past
true mechanical impact, I don't mind it costing an action, but,
Okay. Okay. Danon is going to toss a dagger to Lance and pull one out of his boot. It had to come up. Lance is gonna catch the dagger, see him frozen, move up beside him to take up a spot that somebody could flank with him, and is probably going to take a few attacks just to maybe whittle the guy down in case he decides to do a problem.
Crit.
So he has advantage here.
Crit.
That's
Lance
going to
is
hit.
in the mood to penetrate, I guess. That's kind of weird.
Oh,
That's going to miss.
Hold on. What?
Yeah.
What's his bonus?
He rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh my god.
And that's going to hit. He's working with a dagger here, so 8, 10. What is his dex? So used to using his
I
strength.
don't know.
You can use strength
No,
or
they're not. I don't think they're finesse.
Da-
Are daggers finesse?
daggers are
Yeah,
finesse,
okay.
but you
There's
can
the
use
finesse weapon.
So
you can use strength or dex.
Okay, so that is going to be 20 points of damage to him, and he's going to use his ability so that if he attacks anybody else who's next to him, he has disadvantage. Adalia is, I think she would probably. I don't want to hold a spell with her because then it's going to be gone if it fails.
If it fails.
She will just hold an Eldritch Blast for if he starts to attack anybody.
Yeah. Also, like, she has her axe that she enchants, but she can enchant anything.
Does she have to do it beforehand, or she can just throw out anything?
She can make anything come to life and have that stat block.
Okay.
Like
for now,
anything
we'll
in my
keep
bedroom.
that. Okay, Daniel, what are you doing?
Wasn't there other people to go other than me though?
I think you and Runa are all that's left.
I was at
unless
12,
I'm
okay.
losing
Hold on.
NPCs. Oh, it would be Runa, because she got the 13. Yeah, you were last. What are you doing?
I'm going to grab rope
Okay.
and I'm going to tie him up.
Okay, that's going to take at least a minute, but you can get started.
Or I'll gag him. Can I just get his hands? Not tie him up, but like get his hands so he can't do any components.
It's going to take at least 3 rounds to like tie his hands up properly. You got 6 seconds to start. Like looping, it's going to take at least like 30 seconds to tie up his hand. If you're good at this sort of thing.
Oh, I'll speak into his head. Okay, never mind. I'll change my mind then.
Okay.
I'm going to speak directly into his head and be like, we are kind, caring people, and we can forgive this miscommunication, but we need to know a little bit more. What are you willing to share?
Make me an intimidation check.
Advantage?
I'm going to say no.
What the fuck? I only froze him.
Yeah, this isn't his first rodeo.
So
I
I
guess.
do have a question.
What is your question?
I said that I was casting my mansion. Went for us to stand. I'm fine if we had hotel rooms. I would have still.
You guys chose a hotel in the city. Because the last time you did the mansion, and then here, I remember you guys getting rooms and doing breakfast in the hotel and stuff. I don't.
Yeah, but I said I was still casting it, just in case we wanted to use it.
Okay. Well then, yeah, we'll say you have it, like, in one of your rooms, but that you guys are in jail. Like, it's in your room, we'll say, in the doorway in
Sure.
your room on one of the other walls.
30-20.
30-20? Okay.
Naughty little 20.
Okay. He's still paralyzed unless you're releasing the spell.
What is this? He's allowed to respond.
No,
Can't
he's
speak.
paralyzed.
It's in his head.
Oh, that's right.
Why do you think I...
Oh.
Okay, so my whole thing I do, Isaac, is I
let's not
hold
talk about
person
it.
them,
Let's not.
and then I speak into their head so that they
not
can
talk
talk
about
to
it.
me without having to move their bodies.
He's currently getting, like, hammered in the side of the head with the blunt of a dagger. As you hear, always happy to negotiate. As, Cyrus, you're up.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, and are you holding him frozen?
I'm going... Can you insight check it? Or
Sir? Yeah?
Don't want to just let him free. Natural one.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to...
Choices.
This is a very important choice, because he could just leave if I unfreeze him and he was lying to me.
Yeah, what if he can just bolt?
Who's at the top of initiative?
I'm gonna keep him frozen.
Frozen? Okay, Cyrus.
Jasmine. Get him into my mansion.
How?
I'm going to cast Vortex Warp and I'm going to twin spell it. Oh no, I don't have to because I can do it on 2 people. Yeah, no, actually, Yes, I have to
I
twist
think you have to be able to see where you put them, though.
I'm pretty sure you need to
I do have to be able to see. I can't just. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
not
the direction.
dimension door.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Also,
Never
I'm
mind.
not sure anybody can get into your mansion who isn't previously allowed.
Yeah, you have to choose.
No,
that
we
at the
can bring people in.
beginning.
They can't open the door, and they can't see it, and they can't open it. We can bring them in. If the door's open, they can walk in.
I don't think so.
Yes,
Hold
it
up.
is. If the door.
You can turn an experimental dwelling. You choose where it's located. Shimmers. You and any creature you designate when you cast the spell can enter the extra-dimensional dwelling as long as the portal remains open.
So.
Yeah, we have the same problem in the Tuesday campaign.
Okay, no,
that
but so
they,
with
cast it while
but
someone was
the
away.
way that it's always been is when the door is shut, it's invisible. It cannot be seen, and it cannot be opened by a person. If we see it, we can open it, and it's a portal.
You can open or close the portal if you're within 30 feet of it. While closed, the portal is invisible.
Yeah, and then when it's open, we can bring people in or out.
No. People you designated when you cast the spell can come in or out. You and any creature you designate when you cast the spell can enter the extra-dimensional dwelling as long as the portal remains open. You can open or close the portal, so they can't even open or close the portal. That is your prerogative when you are within 30 feet of it. If it's closed, it's
Okay,
invisible.
never mind. I stay in the room.
Okay. Anything else with your shift?
Yeah, I'll cast telekinesis on him. Make
Okay.
me a strength saving throw.
I think he automatically fails
It's a
those.
check, right?
Well,
Yeah, he ought to. Well, no, it's a saving throw to start, and then it's a check, I believe.
Might be.
I think it's a saving throw to start, and then it's a check.
I think it's just always a check.
You can check for me.
Make a.
I'm pretty sure
Okay,
it's a
yeah,
save,
I do gotta see
and
what
then
he
a check.
automatically fails, but I'm pretty sure it's most things will paralyzed. Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
I'm pretty sure it's a saving throw to start, and then a check.
Yeah, I don't know how we do a strength check, anyways.
You roll a d20 and add. your
Make an ability
regular
check with your
strength.
spellcasting ability contested by the creature's strength check. If you win the
Do you have the
contest, you
spell?
move the creature up to 30 feet.
No, I don't have my computer to be able
Oh,
to look up that
okay.
stuff.
Well, let me hold on a second. Let me. Hold this up.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, so creature. You can move a huge or smaller creature, make an ability check with your spellcasting ability, contested by the creature's strength check.
So I'm just gonna it's a weird wording, but I'm gonna assume that he fails it.
So,
If he can't make a saving throw, how can he make a strength
I feel
check?
like part of this is more than just like the physical, like, because if you use telekinesis on something flying, it should just automatically fail, but I think the intent of the thing is beyond just like physically they grab onto something.
I'm looking at the hold person spell to see if it does anything, because if it says nothing, then
So the hold person spell gives them the paralyzed condition. They automatically fail strength and save checks. They automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. They're incapacitated. Maybe incapacitated.
So
makes you automatically
incapacitated would make it.
fail. Yeah, that might be the one here. Why would it take me? Okay.
you can't take any
Can't
action
take actions
bonus
or
action.
reactions.
So they cannot make an
Can't
opposed
see.
strength. They
No,
can't
they're not
make.
taking an action or a reaction here. They're making a check. So I am going to allow them the check because I think it is more than just like you grab onto something and resist the.
Yeah, but
telekinesis.
it's a weird.
It's strange, and I'm just gonna go by the book here.
Okay, all right. So you get to add your strength. That's it.
Correct.
Let's roll me a d20 on chat.
Oh no, the bot isn't up because I installed on my computer. It's an 8.
I guess I got a 13.
13. He got an 18.
Okay, never
Means
mind.
you feel the magic slip over him.
I still have it. I can just do it
Yes,
next
yeah,
turn.
you
so-
have the spell cast,
Fantastic. That's my turn.
which will bring us to Jasmine.
Alright. Well, he hasn't moved.
Nope. Oh, it actually brings us to 7. We're gonna take an ad break at the top of initiative too. It's perfect. It's perfect, folks. So we're gonna go and be right back. You won't miss anything. We're gonna do a 3-minute ad so that nobody has to suffer through any pre-rolls or anything that come up here. And we'll see y'all in 3 minutes here. Oh, once my mouse starts working again. BRB. 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
JB, yes. JB, no.
Okay.
You don't know that? You don't know that? Oh my god! On TikTok, it's like a whole thing where there's like a TikTok clip of Victor being like, JB, how you feeling, Victor Nation? You know? It's so good.
I haven't been on TikTok for like
JB, yeah.
4 days because I've been studying for finals.
I've only been on TikTok for 4 days. So.
Who is up next?
Mizu said, "Hope you guys had a good break." We did. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jasmine,
Water.
you're up top of initiative order. He is still paralyzed here.
Still
He's been
paralyzed.
swatted in the side a few times. Blessedly avoided a telekinesis, and the door is locked.
I'm going to seeing that he's not gonna immediately run away, hopefully,
Hopefully.
I'm gonna walk over to the corner of my room where my sword, like my legendary, like enchanted living blades are just kind of tossed in the corner as they are every night. I'll
Pull up the 2 scimitars, rose-patterned blades. A
Blow the dust
distinct
off.
distaste enters your mind as an emotion
Isn't-
fills you.
Man, I can't think of, but I feel like I've seen like an animated clip of someone going, shing, no, like pulling up pots and pans and then shing, legendary blade, nope, shing, shing. I feel like it's that kind of a
Oh,
vibe.
it's Freerin, where she's like pulling things out of her bag. She's like, oh, I got this legendary thing from here, but I don't want it right now. And this legendary thing, oh, I don't need it right now. And then, oh, but there's this ring I really like that I need.
Going through all the things to find the one thing that you don't really need.
The least important thing in that whole bag.
So what are you doing?
We got music left.
And I'm going to, I don't know, this isn't really my game. I just like flirting with people.
Can you describe him? Does he have like belt pouch? Like what's on him? On his person?
Yeah. What's he
He
wearing?
looks like a young nobleman, basically. Short, cropped, raven black hair. He's got a cloak over him that's a little too nice to be a traveling cloak, but is about right to be like an out-on-the-town cloak. He's been like knocked a couple times. There's definitely some armor underneath it. There is a sword that is hidden under the cloak that's on his waist that would have become visible with all the movement happening. Belt pouch on one side. You don't see a backpack on him, but he's got a coin purse. But yeah, so he's basically wearing like a nice cloak for walking about the town. He's got a kind of like a nobleman's brocade with some armor underneath it that doesn't really show through the loose clothing over top of it.
Cyrus is gonna use his free action. Strip him.
Conveniently.
Something for Jasmine to do.
Yeah, I will throw the sword onto the bed as I walk by.
There's like this, like you can feel anger that just gets cut off really suddenly. It's like, "Ah!" Suddenly it's gone as it leaves your hand.
And then, yeah, I will like go behind him and like kiss the top of his head and take off his cloak.
Okay, gonna have to work the pin off of him. I would say you can get the cloak
I lean
thrown
all the way
off with an
over.
action. Of course you do. His blade is revealed in a scabbard that kind of like tucks behind him a little bit, keeps close to his leg when the anger gets.
Do
cut
I
off.
have enough of an action left to draw that?
No, you drew some
Okay.
weapons already this turn.
Oh, okay.
So you used your action to pull his cloak off. Anything with your bonus action?
I will. I guess just for safety. I'll put Shield of Faith on, I don't know, Lance.
Okay. As a holy energy descends
Yeah.
over Lance, in the shape his armor would normally be, but he's in PJs.
Yeah.
That's
wink at him.
you. Next up, we have Danon, who is going to come up here. He's going to ask you, we trying to put this guy to sleep? As he's going to
He
pull
said he'd
out
talk.
a bottle
I mean, he's my
of
free action.
drow poison, which will then tuck him back away. And we'll just bring his dagger up into like a threatening spot. He's going to hold an attack against him if he starts to wiggle free. Okay, Lance is going to grapple him here, expecting him to like start moving. Yeah, definitely. As he grabs onto him, not like armbar or anything, but just has a hold of him by what clothing he has left. As Idalia is going to sit back. Which is not enough here, I suppose. As that will bring us to him. At the end of his turn, he's going to get a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Nat 20. As
But that is the end of his turn.
suddenly he's able to move
It's the
again.
end of his turn. Now.
Yes, that is
Do
correct.
I do it again?
No,
As
Do I silvery barbs him?
if you want, but
I don't think we really
think we
need
could
it
just
right now.
talk to him.
Yeah,
Sure.
we kind of want him to be able
Alright.
to talk.
As Sylphie, are we coming out of combat here, or do
Yeah.
people still want to do some things? in
no.
initiative work?
Well, I would.
So
lo-
Sylphie, what are you doing?
I'm just like unbuttoning his clothes.
Okay, so if we're still in turn action,
And you can be getting out of initiative, but what would you be doing in these first 6 seconds of the combat winding down?
is he hurt?
You
he
took
got
20 damage.
Yeah, he got stabbed by Lance.
I'm going to put my hand on his chest, and I'm going to be like,
Currently a little exposed.
Yeah.
Sylphie
"Oh,
unbuttoned.
thank
Here,
you."
I do it for you, Ike.
My
The leather
boyfriend's in the
armor
room.
underneath, of
My
course,
boyfriend's
is-
in the room. Thank you.
Yep. So you reach out, very leathery,
I
very
can only
scaly.
compliment our enemies when my boyfriend's in the room.
Some would say studded.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna be like, this is a token of my
Started when he wears it.
goodwill, and I'm going to heal him with cure wounds.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Mizu says hands on his bare chest. Okay, and then...
And then,
no bears here. Just
but what does
humans
he
with
like
studded
look
leather
like?
armor.
But I'm like telling him that I'm healing him.
Remarkably calm, very guarded. That's why, like, he's keeping a real neutral here, but he's calmer than you'd expect for somebody who just got paralyzed and a little bit of a shit kicking. Yeah, how much healing?
23.
23, yeah, that'll put him back up to full. A bit of the bruising that was starting under his eye from where he'd been bludgeoned with the pommel starts to just, like, fade away. As Cyrus, what are you doing?
Oh well, make me another strength check.
Okay.
You have to beat a 22.
9.
Okay, so he is restrained. I am just gonna lift him 6 inches off the ground so that his feet aren't touching.
Yeah, his like toes are kind of dangling. He's just got the tips of his shoes touching the ground still as you pull him just off of his footing here as he's looking up.
And then I'll walk up and use my use item action, or handle item because I can handle one item, and just whip the belt and just drop the belt with the pouch and everything on it.
I think it's gonna be a little harder to take the belt off than that. Like he's restrained, he
Can
can still
I
grab
take
onto
off
it
his
and try-
belt in one action?
He's just trying to stop you guys if you are doing that, and restrained you can still attack. So he's got enough of his arms to like ward off his belt.
Okay, but I have belt removing proficiency.
You sure do.
You considered that.
Okay.
Is somebody gonna try to take an action to steal his belt off him?
He is
that what
grappled.
Jasmine's trying to do?
I want to
And
steal
restrained.
his sword for sure.
You want to try to take his sword off
Yeah.
of him? Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
And what is he going to use to oppose
He's
that?
going to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay,
himself.
with disadvantage because he's
Um,
restrained.
I don't think that'll affect it, but I could be wrong.
It's not terrible. So 22?
22.
And does he have like disadvantage for being grappled, or
Well,
do I get
that's what we're
advantage for
figuring
him
out.
So
being...
not because of
Um,
grappled, but he is restrained. So let's look
So
at
he
the
has
restraint.
disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and attacks against him have advantage, and he has disadvantage on his attacks. So he would still be able to ward his belt here without being at
that's such,
disadvantage.
see, it's so goofy.
What did you get?
22.
18. As you just managed to
Yeah.
get past him,
He blocks.
and pluck his sword off, he's going to try to get the blade, even if it cuts him. Make me another roll.
Okay. 14.
14. He's going to take 10 damage as he takes it by the blade, and it's like pulling along his hands, and he tightens it, and you feel it cutting into it, and he gets it, and throws
Can
it
I-
back into his sheath.
Can I do? Well, it's a sheath's on his back.
Yeah, but it's before it's all the way out, I mean. Like, when it, like, the tip is
Okay.
still in it, he catches it and throws it back down to seat it in the sheath. As it draws this, like, you can see the blood start to spurt around the edge of his hands. As he just puts them down on it, and there's now a dripping onto the floor as he puts his hands.
I'm gonna cast command and say give.
Okay, what's the saving throw here?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Okay. 18.
I'll silvery barbs it. I
Alright.
give Jasmine advantage.
No, my supposed to be on 19.
Oh!
Never mind.
Okay.
I don't silvery barb it.
As he, of course.
Right.
And he drops it on the ground.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
So what do we want to talk about? Misu is just chanting steal his stuff in the
Well,
chat.
I thought maybe we could start with you wanting to bleed us dry in a forest.
Let's get rid of his belt and stuff too.
He's gonna hold on to what it is. Are we gonna continue the fight for his clothing? You guys get it?
He's
You want-
grappled and restrained and in the air.
Okay.
I'm
Can
literally
I
gonna walk.
cut it off of him with
Literally,
his own sword?
you could cut his belt from behind him.
If you want to try to cut it off with his own sword, make me another sleight of hand check, or make me an attack check if you want.
Do an attack.
Are
Attack.
I don't know what weapons you're proficient with. But
What
this is a
kind-
long sword.
A long sword?
Yeah.
Blech.
You could just use a dagger or something, or your,
I'll just make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
That's a 26.
26. He got a 28.
Oh,
So he would rather take this sword in the back than let you get purchase on his belt with it.
okay. Well, yeah, I'm not actually, like, I'm just looking for an opening, so, like, I wouldn't get an opening, basically.
Yeah.
is what I'm-
Pretty much. You can see he is trying to keep as much of himself about him as he can. He's willing to take damage. You guys are in the play. You've got him like in a tough spot, but he's willing to fight for his life and his things here.
Well,
Okay.
I think it's pretty simple. Like, you tell us everything that could be helpful, or we kill you. And then I think today ain't too much.
It's like we'll find out. That is a tempting offer.
I mean, it did start with you threatening our lives.
I didn't threaten anything. I had an unfortunate slip of the tongue. You seemed like easy marks. You seemed
And
like
we
easy
weren't.
money. And apparently you are. Call it a lesson of the business and we can both be on our way.
First, I want to know some... Oh, Dan can go.
I'm like not having fun with this guy. I'm going to pull a dagger out of my like off my belt. I'm going to walk behind him. You know that area of your back that you can't touch?
Depends how flexible you are, but sure.
Okay, there.
We know a little bit more about Dan.
Sure. I'm going to ram the dagger into his back.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit with advantage.
Advantage.
Uh-huh. Using steady time.
22.
22 hits?
Mattered.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh yeah.
Is this with Tinderblade?
No, this is just with a normal dagger.
Oh.
That's going to be 1.
I open a
One point
portal to the fire plane in his body.
Let's roll initiative again. If you're stabbing him, he's back to fighting for his life. Talking's over.
Oh no, I'm done. I put the dagger in his back, and I'm done.
He just got stabbed from behind. He's fighting for his life again.
Sure.
So,
What's he gonna do?
We're gonna roll initiative and find out.
All right.
But I'm not participating in the
Okay.
fight.
You're stepping back.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I got a 19.
I also got a 19, so
You
you
got
go
a
ahead. And,
21, and then it's gonna be a little. Okay. I think Idalia beats him.
thank you for counterspell, right?
I don't. I don't think she does either.
What is her initiative? Yeah, Adalia is going to be first up here. Seeing him reaching out again with bloodied hands for his sword that's out of his reach, Idalia is going to start us off. Does she have hold person? Because, boy, was that effective.
She does, I think.
She has hold monster, which is
That'll
pretty
work.
Does the
big to burn for that. I don't see hold person.
No.
I don't think we're at hold monster yet. She is going to hit him with a bane.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Which I think prompts a saving throw from him.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Charisma.
Charisma, that is a failure. So he's now got a d4 off of his attack rolls or saving throws that he makes.
And
He's going to be next up as... are you still holding a sword?
Yeah.
You feel it jerk in your hands as he puts his hand out towards it, and it starts to move on its own. As he's going to try to claw it out, go ahead and make me a athletics check to see if you can hold on to it.
Ooh.
hey, bro.
I don't know the Brody is over there at the moment.
Can you guys, is that window open?
I have no idea.
It couldn't be. It's cold out.
It's a 13.
I'm just.
A 13. As it rips out of your hands and flies up in front of you, it's going to make to stab you in the stomach. That is a 26 to hit you.
Oh, that does hit.
Okay. As longsword going through you, he's done it. He is going to spend one of his arts here. So I need you to make me a charisma saving throw, please.
Ooh. Is this a spell?
It is not.
Never is.
It's like, yeah, no, it's not. 13 points of damage to you from the blade.
Bro,
That's
Do you
19.
have the
A
window?
19.
Okay,
That is going to be a success. As you feel
my
the
feet
blade
are
hits you,
freezing now.
stabs into you, and there is like a shadow of the blade
well, I
that
don't have
sinks all the way down and goes to try to seat itself. And you feel your muscles trying to bind around it, and then it slips and just passes through you, and that sword image fades as this pulls back.
Ow!
Okay, that's his attack. The other thing he's going to do is shout, "Guards, I'm being assaulted!"
So was that an attack?
That was an attack, yeah.
So that he has disadvantage on that.
That was with his flying sword.
So he has a disadvantage because it's still him.
He's not... It's key controlling the sword.
Oh, this is such a weird fucking... Okay. He's in a room with the door closed, by the way.
Yes.
And
So
lock.
he's just shouting as loud as he can here. I'm going to make a perception check for the streets. As, I think next up... What did you get, Alex? Let's just go you, Dan, and the rest of the party.
Yeah, I don't remember what I
Yeah.
rolled, but it was...
Okay, hold
Like a
person
19.
heightened.
Okay. Heightened hold person. That's fine. 27.
Okay, I will... Hold on, 27?
Yeah.
With disadvantage. Okay, silvery barbs again.
Okay.
This is insane.
17.
Okay, yeah, he fails.
As he is
Great.
frozen in place.
Can
once
we?
again.
Do we need to do this, or can we just? I'm removing everything off his body.
You can go ahead and start. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, so, anything with your bonus action?
Well, yeah. First thing, I go over and I take the sword from his hand.
Sword is floating in front of Jasmine at the moment, so you can grab it out of the
Great.
air.
I grab the sword and I put it in my bag of holding.
Okay. Jasmine, what are you doing?
Cut his belt off.
I got hit. Where did I get hit? Just my stomach?
Yeah, like just above your hip bone, basically, like in your side, in your stomach.
Okay, I'll like wince in pain, and when I come back, my eyes are gonna flash green and
fuck.
swipe out my hand at him, and I'm just gonna cast Toll of the Dead. Just
Okay.
make a wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. 17.
Oh, fails. He's not taking damage. No, he did, because
He
Dan
did.
stabbed him.
Yeah. Took 1 point of damage.
Let's go.
Sylphie, you have advantage. From
Oh,
silvery
also,
barbs.
he took
give
10
it-
points of damage catching his sword from
Give
you.
it to someone else because I'm not going to participate, so it's not worth it.
That is 27 points
sure.
of necrotic damage.
Lance has advantage on
Seven.
whatever the next
Okay.
thing is.
Okay, so you're hitting him with that. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to grab my sword off the bed.
Okay, you move over, pick up your sword once again. Lance is...
I said remove his belt.
Yeah, Lance will go for his belt.
I don't think he would have to roll. He is
He has to
literally.
get to the buckle and figure out how it works. I'm just seeing if he does it in one round or
Okay.
two. And he does. Get the
Lance,
buckle and work and pulls
the
it
man
off.
who's never done a belt.
So his pouch, everything hits the ground.
Yeah.
He's only
As it drops, Danon is going to run over and look out the window and look around. I'm going to make a perception check for him. He's looking through and he's going to be like, yeah, we're probably going to have some heat on us in a moment. As,
Should we just teleport away?
Yeah, take us to
it's a
clouds.
decent boat.
Take us to clouds.
I'll take us.
Can we take him with?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck
Willing
yeah.
creatures. I don't think you can take unwilling creatures with teleport.
Is he able to be unwilling? He is
Everybody's
incapacitated.
able to be unwilling.
What
He's
about
incapacitated.
the, like, recall thing clerics have? I'm pretty sure it's all willing, but...
Yeah, almost everything is willing when it comes to 5 willing creatures.
If we can suggestion him into becoming our friend for the next 8 hours, we can.
you could dominate him and then we could teleport him.
In 2 turns. But let me see if I have them.
Or Adalia could dominate him.
He is baned right now.
And he is baned, yeah.
Have we had a long rest since our last fight?
Yes.
Okay, I do have a 7th then. I'll cast. It's not gonna work, and I'm gonna feel really bad.
He is baned right now, so if you're gonna do it, now's the time.
Dominate person.
Okay, what kind of saving throw is this?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
He's good at these.
18.
But he has a D4.
He has a
off.
D4 minus. I'll roll it.
You want to roll the d4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, before you roll. Okay, never mind.
1.
17.
Okay, so he's dominated for 8
Bane
hours.
did it.
You're at 18, right? That was literally Bane did it.
And I'm gonna wait 6.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna wait 6 seconds.
Okay.
And unless people want to do things.
No,
and just teleport us away.
I lashed out after getting hit, and now I'm like holding my sword towards him
Okay.
in
Mike,
case he does anything.
get us to clouds.
Yeah. We have none of our stuff. We have to leave all of it behind.
Yeah.
Like
That's
what?
fine, that's
Hold on,
fine,
like
take it
what?
Whatever you can grab from Jasmine's room.
So yeah, hold on. What stuff do you guys not have that you keep in your bags and stuff? Like I don't have things in my room other than
Show
like
me.
Probably like all of our
Yeah. Cyrus's.
all our
not
armor
Cyrus's,
and weapons.
Yeah,
and-
Lance's
I keep
armor
all
and
my.
weapons and stuff.
I keep most of my stuff in my bag of holding because everything else
Okay.
is always on my body.
how long do we have, Danon?
I definitely like fully. The whole closet is full in this room.
Okay, so Danon was
Dan looked out the window to see what's coming. Also, Complex showed up and said Hope's stream is good and everyone's doing well. Hi, thanks, Complex. Nice to see you.
our rooms are locked. They don't know what's going on. They heard somebody scream, "Help me!" Literally, lock your door and let's get out of here.
Also, Zuno said, don't hesitate, dominate. Danon's looking, doing some quick mental math. 12 seconds feels fine.
okay,
but
lock the
anyone
door and
that's
let's go. Lock the door. Oh no, you already locked the door.
Yep.
They got no evidence. They just heard somebody scream. Let's just go.
Lance is going to sprint out to lock your guys' door. Adelia's probably going to sprint out to lock your guys' door and get back in here.
Just in time.
Let's find out. We'll see how fast the guards are.
We won't just
That's an action surge.
like if
costume.
Yeah. So, should we risk trying to lock Cyrus's door and possibly them seeing you guys going into this room and disappearing?
There's
or
there's
should they-
nothing in my
There's
room.
nothing to.
There's nothing.
There's nothing incriminating in those rooms.
Yeah,
It's just stuff.
just Idalia's stuff would be what's in
Yeah.
there if you keep everything in your bag of
Just
holding.
adventurers stuff.
And she has a bag of holding, so she wouldn't keep anything out of it.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Lance is going to do it with the action search.
But do we want to, like? Oh wait, we dominated him.
Yeah. He's ours for 8 hours.
Complex.
Maybe they'll pass.
I love Daniel's logic. No one saw shit. We good. Okay, so no roll to make here. He jumps back to the room. As you're hitting the teleport, where are we going?
home.
Okay.
All the way home.
Which home?
We have one home.
The mansion? Okay. As you all find yourself suddenly back in clouds with your new friend, belt missing, holding up his pants a little bit. Did somebody pick up his belt to bring with?
Yeah,
Or
we
did
would
you
have
guys-
I would also take the key to my room
Okay.
as a way to teleport back.
Okay. You've got the key to your room. As you guys suddenly find yourself standing inside Elenith Manor, kitchen nearby. You're probably in one of the living areas.
Hey, buddy, friend.
Yes, mistress.
Oh, I like that. Why did you? What do you know about blood puppets? You seem to want to make them.
I know a few people who are capable of refining them and pay a good price for useful bodies.
Where? Where are they? What are those? How do we contact them?
Usually I make a drop-off. Outside of town, a warehouse.
We'll write down the address.
Of course. So you will start writing down. Here it is, mistress.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna speak into everyone's heads. I'm like, we have his likeness. We should just kill him.
Hold on. What do you know about our what contacts do you have in the Blood Refinement sect? Do you have any other locations you drop off other than the warehouse?
Fuck you. I don't have to listen to you.
Hold on.
I say that to him. I asked him the same
No, but
question.
hold on. Dominate person means that he's friendly, right?
To the person who cast the spell.
So,
Okay, but you could just tell him to be friendly to us, I guess.
sure could.
But not yet.
Okay, never mind. All right, I don't say anything.
Is there any other locations and people you know?
Oh, lots, yeah. I've been in...
Really?
I've been in Rubber for a long time.
Do you have a little diary, a little notebook or something?
No, it's foolish to keep a black book.
Oh, you're so smart. I give him a piece of paper. Write down most of the locations you think are super important about blood puppets.
I lay on hands myself back to full.
He's going to start writing down mostly markets. He gives you a couple locations. He's done dealings with them in the past that they haven't used in a while. It definitely seems like he has a connection to people who do blood puppets, but it very much seems like a arm's length business kind of dealing.
He's the mercenary that gets the
Yeah.
blood
But
puppets.
if we know the intermediates, we can go and just start.
Ask him any of his associates that work with him.
Do you have anyone that you work with? Are you like a big boss?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really?
I'm not the boss, no, but I do have people I work with.
Who's your boss?
I don't actually know his name. We just call him Red Eye.
Where do you find him? Where do you meet him mostly?
Oh, mostly at a cafe, depending on where we're operating.
What cafe?
Last time we met up, he'll give you like
Yeah.
one of the cafes that isn't far off from where you guys. We knew where you were staying, so somewhere close for our morning meeting.
Where do you ask him where he lives?
Where do you live?
Oh, he'll write down an address for where his house is.
Okay. Do you have any valuables or goods or anything? Where do you keep your? Oh, sorry.
Go fuck yourself.
I just okay.
Do you have a little treasure chest? Little loot. Little area.
Most of my treasure chests are ordinary size.
I know, but like,
I
what's...
have a vault in my house.
You seem like someone that keeps a lot of valuable cool things.
I have a collection of pipes. I have a fair bit of money with a few different banks and under the floorboards, and then there's my vault.
Your vault.
Ask him how big his dick is.
Ask him where his vault is.
Okay, 2 questions. Where is your vault?
Oh, back in my closet.
Oh, do you have the key or the code for it?
Yeah.
What is it?
6813.
Can you ask him to?
You can't make my personal credit card pin the key for a vault. I
Yes,
told
I
her that in
can.
confidence.
And if you guys have been keeping up, I've been slowly giving away all of their credit card pins and numbers through his hints
Sucks
throughout
to
the
suck, I
campaign.
got $0.
Okay. What?
The Easter egg of the campaign.
I was like, how do banks work in your
You don't know
world?
that 111 is the 3 zany numbers on the back, though.
For the most part, however they work in the locality, there's not a lot of like continent spanning banks. One can take out credit. Like the main way the wealthy people do it is having a line of credit with the store merchants is pretty widely.
So for
That's
available.
how we all
though,
do it.
A check. Could we get him to just write a bank note for us? To pull like a.
You could get Sophie to ask him and to skip the like talking about how the bank works in the blood rift. Yes, he could make you.
I just want him to write us a check for each of his bank accounts at the bank, for the amount that he has in there, so we can just go and cash them out.
Yeah, he would take a spirit stone and he would imprint something on it. You would have no idea. It would glow for a moment and then go back to normal and just like look like a white, like ivory looking stone, that would now be imprinted with something.
And he does that for each one of the banks, or does he only have one?
He would make 2 of them.
Okay, and we obviously ask which banks.
Yeah, he would put down the addresses if Sylvie asks him.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, so just in case these stones don't work when he's dead, we should send somebody to quickly go and grab these banks quickly. Drain his accounts while he's still alive, just in case those spirit stones don't work when he's dead.
Oh yeah, we're killing him. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we could just imprison him.
I also
Feels kind of mean.
don't really just want to kill him.
Well,
He's just trying to make a living. It's
we
only
can't-
fair.
we definitely can't bring him back.
No,
we could
but
probably talk
He's
to
seen
him.
all of our faces.
don't we have like a
He
we have
knows
a
rumors.
hold in our
But if-
mansion?
But
I'm
if,
willing to let bygones be bygones.
if we make friends with him, then we have a criminal person that will get us into the criminal side of the city.
If we don't kill him, what if he's so grateful?
Guys, do you really think this guy is gonna be?
We've trusted worse.
Will you be friends when this spell's done? You gonna be friends with me?
Go fuck yourself.
See, this is what I'm saying.
But yeah, probably. I mean, I just want to live, right? I don't want to lose everything.
Can I breathe?
Yeah, you can be just fine.
He didn't lie.
No. He wants to live. He doesn't want to lose everything.
You would report us to the blood refinement sect? Selfie, can you ask him, please?
Would you report, like... We're at a standstill. I want to let you live.
I think I can fix you.
I want to become friends with you because I think you're quite cool. But we're really scared because we're in a city that doesn't like us and is already against us, and then you come and attack us in our hotel. Well, kind of attack us. We attacked you when we found out you wanted to attack us. But we would like to talk and become friends, and then maybe we could work together to get you money or whatever you need.
Ask him if he's like friends with the blood sect people, or if he just like tries to make money.
Are you like in connection?
Suno, take notes with force.
Are you in connection with the blood sect?
No.
That's
I'm talented, but they never took me up. As for, if there wasn't an advantage to me, I wouldn't report you. If you were holding something against me and I thought I could get it back by reporting you, then absolutely. But other than that, I don't really want people looking into my business in the first place, so
So we
I
just
can
need
avoid it.
some like dead man switch.
I'm writing a quick note off to the side.
Okay.
Like, if
okay.
anything would happen to us, a letter would be sent. Don't worry, I have the mail system all set up of interconnected ins. Just, we have to get a letter to be sent to, like, someone he'll tell us he wouldn't want,
Yeah.
giving them information that he wouldn't want given to them.
Isaac,
And then he can be our little friend, and
Yes, Sophie?
we can make him better.
what do I know? So, I know everything about the spell.
Mhm.
Do I know if it makes them tell me what I want to hear?
You could command him to tell you the truth, and only the truth, and then he wouldn't be able to lie to you.
But I haven't like
Yeah, I know.
been suffocated, so
Okay,
and he's our enemy.
I guess I'll little group a little bit. We're still an eye on him, not what.
Also, I just realized he was supposed to have advantage because you guys were fighting him, but he rolled the same thing, so...
Okay.
Well, that would be awkward.
We free him, make a criminal contact, and we get all the information he knows about blood puppets, or we kill him, have no contact, and are back at square zero.
It sounds like he's a trafficker that literally just gathers bodies.
Yeah, but a trafficker with
Hey.
connections that knows people that we
Some-
can go talk to.
Some criminals have big hearts, and I'll look to Danon.
I'm gonna send my note with Galder Speeder Courier to my buddy that is in the what the fuck is the name of that sect? And my buddy that got his arm cut off.
The unprotected sex.
No, Isaac. I started the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
what was it?
Thunderblade.
No.
Not the
no,
Thunderblades.
Immortal Tranquility?
No,
That's the other sect.
No.
Oh, you mean the clan?
the clan. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yetlin.
No,
No,
Yetlin
Yetlin.
is the ghost.
Starts with a
clan.
T.
Let me just grab this here. It is the Trail Clan.
Troll clan. It starts with an N.
Naaman.
Naveen. It's anything new Naveen. I have a prisoner in the letter, so I don't have nothing. Basically, I'm saying I have a person that I was wondering if I could have imprisoned for an amount of time. He was planning to kill us, and he could impinge on a mission that we're doing. I plan on releasing him, but and I let him know. Basically, I'll give you the gist of it. Like I tell him that he's from the Blood Refinement sect, or he's not from the Blood. He gathers bodies for Bud Pop. I give him the summarization of what happens, basically asking if I can have him imprisoned for a while until we're done our mission, so that he can't ruin it.
Okay. Running of your hand up.
Okay, and we need to take it to players because it feels like we're all going in separate directions with this guy, and I want us all to get on the same one so we're not fighting each other on where it goes.
Okay.
My goal is to, like, make him an ally if we can.
I think he can help us with our mission.
Okay. Maybe Isaac could clarify some things, but what I'm gathering from what he has is that he wouldn't help us at all. He's not part of the sect, doesn't know anything about a sect. It's arm's length. He literally drops people off at buildings, and he helps with blood puppets. I don't think he has any ability to get us into the sect.
So his connections are also not with the sect. It's with other people making blood puppets. So he does not have connections with the sect. He is well connected in the underworld of the Blood Rift. So he is not useless, and his preference is to all just be a mistake he learns from and to be done with you all. So you can get him to work with you. His preference is to not work with you. You're probably going to need to put some leverage over him, and if he thinks he can get out from that leverage, he will. But if he doesn't think he can get out with it, he'll deal with the reality of that.
I also think if he's dead, he's not going to be missed. No one knows that he was there talking to us.
He has a team who were waiting for him to lure you all out. So there's a team of 5 who know exactly where he is and who he was talking to.
So we have some mystery enemies who knew what we look like and what we're doing.
Sounds like we also have... Sorry to cut you off. I mean, it sounds
Maybe we have to use him to get to them before we get rid of him. Otherwise, we don't know who our enemies are.
Yeah, but then even if we do leverage this guy, he has 5 other people who we have no other leverage over. Who are all similar.
Yeah, but we would just, we just have to know who they are.
I don't know. It feels like we'd be chasing a round of people who regularly traffic people who have no inclination to give a shit about us. And then we've taken one of their guys and... I don't know. It feels risky.
I think, I don't think there's any way they don't come after us at this point, because we've,
If you cut ties with him, he's being honest with you, they'll just drop it. They went after somebody they shouldn't have. Next time they should vet a little more closely before they go after somebody. He just wants to live. His criminals don't want to, his friends don't want to get turned in. He just wants this all to go away.
I think we should just let them go. We've done worse and gotten away with it. Why are we punishing someone for doing less?
Well, because we want the world to be
Hold
a better
on.
place.
We've
What
done
if he
worse?
did this to some poor
Yeah,
other
we killed
people?
a person. We've killed multiple people. He came and he was going to kill us, but we caught him before it, right?
Like, I'm just
So,
saying,
do you think we should get the death penalty every time we attempt to kill someone?
I'm saying
He did murder a child.
Yeah, do you think we should be dead? Because if we are going to kill him for attempting it, we should all be dead for doing it.
I'm just saying.
I don't think he should die.
He does take bodies, drain them to turn them into puppets.
The entire city does that.
That's just economy. He'd do anything that was money.
I'm okay with whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to let him run, I think it's fine. I think we should probably hold him until we're done our mission and then let him go. We could literally teleport him back to wherever he wants to be.
But if we give him more reason to hate us, then we have less...
I mean, he's
Listen.
being honest and says he'll drop it.
Like, if we make an enemy of ourselves immediately, then there's no chance that we can free him. If we put him in jail right now and tell him, we might free you when we're done, then he's not going to think we're going to free him and that he's going to be stuck there forever, so that when we do eventually free him, we're going to be an enemy.
I mean, what if we just, get some dirt that we can use if we ever want to come and bother him if we need him for something?
Okay.
We also have about an hour that my friends will sit on their hands before they're going to start making moves.
Okay. I have a question for Isaac.
Yeah.
So this isn't normally what happens. I'm wondering if I would be able to modify a spell.
What spell?
Plane shift.
Okay.
So not what I'd like to do is if I took some of his blood
Just his head. And
I modified the spell so that I'm like, I have the ability where I have your blood, and I could cast a spell and I could plane shift you with your blood. So you didn't have to be in front of me, but I have your blood and I could plane shift you somewhere.
You could try. This is a pretty extreme stretching of the spell that not only makes it much more powerful, but also very different from how it's worded. So the chance for backlash is high and severe. So if you roll really poorly on the attempt, it could go really poorly for you on the order of, you all end up split between a bunch of different planes. This is a pretty big bending of the spell, is what I'm saying.
Sure. All right, I don't really care what we do with it. I'm just worried that we're in a very dangerous town with people I point this out. I'm like, the only reason he's telling us the truth right now is that we have a dominate on him.
Yep.
I feel like I'm worried that the moment that we don't have it, he says, "Oh great, they let me go. I have 5 other people. I'm now going to get my 20 other buddies."
See, but if he was
I did
planning
think-
on doing that, then he would, I wouldn't be able to breathe.
Yeah. And I
So,
commanded him to tell the truth. And the
Unless
spell
he's
doesn't
lying
lie.
to himself.
Then he's not lying.
We have to trust something at some point.
Okay.
And,
All right, it's your guys' call.
yeah, I think we should try
Okay.
to kill less people.
Hello, friend, buddy.
Mistress.
Now, we're going to go back where we're going, and then I'm going to release this spell on you, and then maybe we can make a deal where we pay you for some information.
I'd rather not.
What if I did it right now?
I think a clean break is probably better.
Okay. I have a question then. So
Just take his information and then let him go.
yeah, I'm just gonna question the like. So he said an hour. I'm gonna take like 15 minutes
Yeah.
or like something to.
What are you drilling into? What are we looking for here?
We're looking for. Has he seen people make blood puppets? Has he seen people unmake blood puppets? What happens when you make a blood puppet? What are the complications that happen when you're making a blood?
He doesn't have anything useful for you. He's been there, like, for the handoff.
Yeah.
He's never been there for the process.
Okay,
He's
then-
seen blood puppets. He's fought
Does
blood
he know
puppets.
people
Yeah.
with connections to the sect?
Like, he knows what general people
Who's
who have
the
dealt with blood
coolest?
puppets.
Who's the most powerful blood puppet person does he think of his contacts?
That would definitely be,
What's her face who drained,
that would be Letholdis.
Right.
She is one of the 2 grand elders of the Blood Refinement sect. She is a fallen Aasimar, and she has the most powerful blood puppet currently known to exist.
I'm gonna ask, why does the blood drift?
Sorry. Amendment to that, there's another blood puppet that doesn't belong to anyone. It belongs to the Blood Refinement sect as like a last resort thing to pull out. They can't even fully control it. It is exceptionally powerful.
Bulgros.
Wogros would have been the step up, but it's like a last resort. Like the sect is like really under attack. We pull this thing out, and it's probably going to kill some of us too. That's kind of the type of thing they were trying to turn Wogros into, but with more intelligence.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna ask. So, I've lost it.
Sorry.
This is what happens.
Your,
It's gone. Like the
bad.
whole conversation is out of my head.
Not bad.
That's about blood
So that's
puppets. People who, like, have connections to the sect that he knows of, that we could go, like, get to the sect through.
Yeah.
Just, like, any further leads we can pursue. Because without this guy, we're kind of, like, stranded again. Without any, like, real direction other than
He
that
gave
one
us that
place.
safe house where he was planning on dropping us off. When we get back, can you tell your friends that you were successful in getting us to come with you?
I mean, not willingly, but anything for you.
I'm gonna like, I'm like, that, I don't.
I have an idea. So, if your whole plan was to take us to this safe house out in the woods, right?
Out in the woods, deal with you and then take you to the warehouse.
Yeah, whatever. What if we made a plan where we faked being dead or something, or like
Okay.
he's successful, brings us to the warehouse, we surprise attack the person that's making us or wants to make us into blood puppets, and then we question them for things.
Red Eye's really thorough. He's going to make sure you're dealt with, unless you're also controlling him.
Sophie, their whole party gets paid for delivering bodies. So
Yeah,
his
it's
party's
kinda
gonna
risky.
know. And then,
I know it's risky.
but then if we have an inn to get up to the
Well, we
sect,
have a place to go to.
the mausoleum.
Not an inn, it is a...
This
we
is
have
in our
to make
heads,
it
by
that
the way.
route. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I feel like I keep trying to find new ways to do it, and both of you keep saying, no, that sounds too risky, we're not doing it, we have one safe way, we're doing that one safe way.
I don't like that way. I'm hoping he knows other people who we can go question. I just think
Yeah.
those guys are. That's a dangerous way to find
I
them.
pull up the list, he's not hearing us, I'm like, so we have these ones so far.
Okay.
Which one is the most powerful? Red Eye? Or
I
the L one?
Red Eye would probably know the most. He's more connected than me. But I know that Josker deals with some people from the sect on occasion. Not in an
Josker?
official capacity. but-
Josker.
Okay, thank you. Do you guys have any more questions?
I like people whose names rhyme with Academy Awards.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
It's like Jemmy.
Okay, I'm going to undominate you, and we're going to go back.
We should figure out our cover story if the guards are still around. I'm thinking I'm drunk, I got lost. You guys turned me about.
We
thought I
were
was being
sleeping
attacked."
together.
I'm gonna take,
Sure. Yeah. I
Yeah.
woke up. You tried to throw me out. I got violent. It was a misunderstanding. We're willing to let bygones.
That's so
be
fun.
bygones.
That's so fun.
I'm gonna take a bottle of wine out of my bag, dump about half of it on the ground, pour a bunch on the front of his robes, and then hand him the quarter-filled bottle.
Oh, I'm
We'll
gonna
start drinking.
like cut open my pajamas a little bit, like they were torn.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
We're all teleporting to the same room.
Yeah.
If we all walk out before you guys, and someone sees that, then how are they going to think
Like,
you guys...
how-
Are we all doing an orgy? Can we have pretended to do an orgy?
I think we just do the simple
I mean,
thing
that's
where the
pretty
drunk
fun.
guy walked into the wrong room.
Oh. But I ripped my pajamas.
Okay.
Don't look.
I think he might be right. It might be best
Yeah,
to keep it simple.
drunk guy wandered into a room.
He walks in.
Now there's an orgy.
Why the hell are you in my room? This isn't your room. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Guards!
Okay, ready?
Oh,
I'll cast
we've been
Mending
gone
on
for a
my-
little bit. Say I was knocked unconscious and you guys were reviving me.
Okay.
Not dead, but you were bringing me back. That's why you didn't respond to the guards if they were
Yeah.
around. If they're in the room already, we're gonna have a problem, though.
I'll give him back his belt and put his sword in his sheath. Put his cloak back on.
Okay, yeah, he'll put that on. If
If
the
I-
guards are already in the room when we appear,
I might have a solution for that. If we teleport close, because I have a rock for in the city, then I can use scrying to look into the room before we teleport into the room.
Just
Could you do
you
that
can
from
scry
here?
Yeah, you don't have to be close to
You have to
scrying.
be close to scrying.
No,
Oh,
it's
you have to be
anyone
on the same plane
plane.
of existence, I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah.
you don't have to be close. You can
We
scry
looked at
anywhere in
it
the world.
with Luna, and I had to be a certain distance within it.
I don't think so. It only sees so much if you scry on a place.
I guess it...
so you could literally
What was I
do.
looking at then?
You might have been trying to look like
Okay.
from the Feywild or something.
Okay. You could literally just do Jasmine's room.
Yeah, I'll go... I want
Yeah.
to look at her room.
Yeah.
Okay. You cast the scrying spell.
Here, I have a key if you want it.
Thank you.
I don't know how spells work.
I don't
It works
think if it's a
really well.
place, it gets a saving throw.
The inn rejects you.
So you scry. Doors closed. You don't see it like rattling at all. Room's how you left it. Nobody in it.
You can listen. You can switch to the audio as well.
And listen.
You can see and hear.
Oh, both.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So they don't hear clanging, boinging.
I'm gonna come back for a second. I'm gonna look at him. By the way, he's
Goes out
Isaac. By the way, he's undominated.
Yeah, yeah. He's been planning this with you.
Do your friends know how to be invisible and hide?
Some of them are fairly
Do you
stealthy.
think if we teleport back, they're going to have some surprise attack for us because you've been gone so
There's, like,
long?
no
No,
way.
the surprise attack happens in the forest.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Better not be lying. We teleport.
As you guys appear in the room.
Wait, we're in an interrogation scene, right? And we're all sitting here and we're like tied up, and Jasmine so desperately needs to tell us something that they're lying. So Jasmine's like, they lie to her. She's like,
You guys appear back in the room. He'll turn. Well, it hasn't been pleasant. Sorry for being blind. May we never meet again.
I don't know.
make better choices.
Maybe just a fun time.
Hey, what are you getting all over us for?
Fuck you guys! Slams the door. You hear some voices outside, like, stop there.
Maybe
You
go
hear
to
them
your own
talking,
room
like,
next time.
What?
I'm going to grab Adalia. Adalia.
Yeah.
Come on. And I'm going to use my cloak, and I'm going to
Dimension door?
dimension door into my room.
Okay.
Just the four of
Make me a
us.
stealth check.
Someone's in it.
Your door is open, and there are guards outside questioning him.
Okay.
You look around your room, things have been moved. It has been searched.
They can't do that. That's like illegal.
Not here.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm rolling. Roll me a d20.
15.
Okay. 25.
It's actually
I'm gonna come
lovely.
storming out of my room. I'm going to make the sizzling crackle of magic
Okay.
with it. I'm like, Adalia, just roll with it. Roll with me. I'm an angry adventurer who just bounced back to my room, and I'm pissed off that somebody searched my shit.
Okay.
You're my partner.
Yeah.
So I do that. I'm like making crackling magic as I step in the hallway. Who the fuck has been in my room? And there's I'm like making flames come up around me.
As he's in the midst, where you're like, I went in the wrong room. It's none of your fucking business. I go. We worked it out. As you storm out, flames crackling around you. One of the guards looks over.
That sounds dramatic.
I'm holding up the key for my own room as like the teleportation. I'm like, who's been in my room?
Pardon me, sir. We were searching it. There was a noise of distress.
Searching my room
Yes, it came from this area.
that I So you just willy-nilly search the entire floor?
It was unlocked.
Does it have to be locked for my privacy to be stripped from me?
When safety is concerned, we search where we
Safety.
must.
Ooh.
If anything has been taken, what is your name?
It's none of your business.
It's
What
none
is
of
your name, citizen?
My name?
Yes,
Melvin.
Melvin. Well,
Melvin Klein.
nothing was found in your room. I'm glad to see you weren't up to anything nefarious, Melvin. Perhaps we need to keep an eye on you just in case.
Well, good. Did you take anything from my room?
Nothing. Should we have?
Should you? You definitely shouldn't have.
Well, good we're all on the same page, Melvin.
I'm going to slam the door in his face.
As you slam it shut, he seems to buy the, adventurer coming back as...
I hate this fucking city. We're never coming back. I'm going to... My character arc after this is destroying the Blood Refinement sect and defiling the Blood Rift.
Yeah.
As, there's a bit more, back and forth between him out there. He eventually convinces them, that he's not worth dealing with. That it's been resolved, something happened, but he's not willing to dig into it, and it's not worth their time. As eventually you hear them clearing out, and him clearing off, muttering under his breath, still sounding drunk and reeking of wine.
I'm gonna speak into his head. Zach.
You would get nothing back. He slips down the stairs. Excuse me.
It was definitely a very snaky
Very good, very good.
there was no answer needed, you know?
Nothing required. It's still on its own. As everything settles down, you guys are left alone in your room. A moment to breathe.
I had another thought. So he targeted us because we were
Yeah.
weak targets or some easy target, right?
Yeah, do you remember?
So
It's probably you guys. You guys probably looked pretty weak.
what if we try that with other people? Where we try to lure them out to us because they know things and we are so weak and
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you
needed.
mean my original plan that you all said I was too distracting?
You would have distracted them with your beauty, not lure them in because you're a blood puppet.
My easy markness because I'm just a girl out on the town?
Never mind. Jasmine has convinced me it's a bad plan.
I flick one at your head snakes.
You don't know where they are because they're normal hair.
For a rain of fire. D&D 5th edition.
They bite at you. If you flick towards them, they're gonna bite at you.
I think it's a good time to take a break.
Yeah, this is a decent time for us to take our break in the middle. So, folks, we're going to take a 10-15 minute break. We're going to run a 3-minute ad in there to keep the pre-rolls from rolling. And we'll see you all real soon.
Keep on keeping on.
Bye.
I won my
everybody.
Marvel Rivals match.
She won her Rivals match.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Best Psylocke this room.
I got more kills than Wanda as Psylocke.
Yeah.
Destroyed them.
So then I guess
Dodgies and Wakies.
I'm assuming like we've resolved the thing. We're back in our rooms.
So
They're
you
gone. The guy's
guys are
gone.
back in Bloodrift. The guards are no longer in the building.
Okay.
You can be in your rooms or in the room gathered. This situation has resolved for now, and it's back to the status quo of you're in a strange,
Okay.
unfriendly land.
Let's gather up. I'm gonna kind of tell everybody. I'm like,
What are we doing?
what?
What are we doing next?
well, maybe let's gather up our stuff so that we don't run into the same thing. I think
Yeah.
that we should be ready to
Are we
boogie.
moving?
No.
I'm
no.
saying be ready to get the fuck out
Have a go bag.
when we need to go. Don't have your shit spread everywhere is what I'm trying to say.
I just organized the closet.
I know, Jasmine, I get it, but like,
But would you want to leave them all behind
do you
if
want
we're
to leave
forced
10,000
out?
gold worth of dresses because we didn't?
I know your favorite one's in that closet.
Yeah, it crumples.
Yeah, but if
Needs
you
to breathe.
if we get attacked and then forced out of the whatever blood sacked forever, then
Can
you
I
never get to come
can I
get
leave it in your magic house?
Yeah, you guys can leave whatever you want in my mansion.
Okay, and then it'll come with us wherever we go.
That was one thing I wanted to ask you. Are we allowed to store stuff in the mansion?
Yes, but if the mansion ends and it hasn't been taken out, it gets dumped out wherever the door was.
Yeah. Okay. Is that like is that a thing that we can do like? As a player, I'm not trying to break your game. I'm not planning on packing a million potions in. I'm saying is like, could we have gear and like
dresses.
so that it's a fun place to use instead of having tons of you know what I mean?
You could try and make a new spell. It's going to be more powerful than the current version of the mansion is. Or you have something like getting to a high enough level to use demiplane, which is like a permanent space that you can connect to over and over again.
Yeah, but it's not a mansion. It's a square box with nothing in it.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that right now. So we're gonna have to just.
Your
keep-
magic is useless, like literally useless.
No, it's not. It gives us a warm place to sleep at night.
that the guards can't
Whatever.
walk into. So I'm just saying, maybe we keep our hotel rooms, but maybe we use the mansion inside one of the hotel rooms and make it look like we have stuff here. But I just don't think we want to get caught out
I don't
again.
even think we need to make it
Okay.
look like we have stuff here because who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's not like anyone would ever go into our rooms.
they were in my room,
I know, he's looking at you as he says this.
literally. Good
Yeah,
thing
but that's
that-
because we were doing a bad thing.
Were we doing bad things? I was another person in this hotel who was broken into because they heard a sound. To me, it feels like this town doesn't give a fuck.
I mean,
they
we
do
were-
whatever they want.
We
They
were
don't give a
technically
shit.
assaulting someone. We were...
Yeah, okay.
Possibly
yeah.
murdering.
Okay, Lance. They heard help me" from the street, and they went up to the top and broke into everybody's rooms without a warrant.
I mean, that's what you do if someone's
all in
being
our
attacked
heads.
in a room is find them and help
Yes, but you have to find the room that it's being attacked in, and if there's no, it doesn't work like that, Lance.
No, if you think someone's in danger, you break in and help them. That's exactly how it works.
Sorry, maybe I should, as a player, how do you warn?
Legally, in our world, it's the same thing. You need a warrant to search. If you think someone's in danger, you can go in. If you have probable cause that there is present danger to somebody, you don't need a warrant to go
Yes,
to
but
the house.
you'd have to have probable cause in the room. You can't. They couldn't just go into a
you hear
hotel
somebody
and start kicking down every single door.
If you hear somebody scream help, you can start searching rooms, and if you get to a room that you think somebody's in, you can go in. If you heard somebody being assaulted, yeah, certainly. If the door is unlocked, especially look in, search the room.
So if you heard a thing in a hotel, you could walk down and knock down every single door, 20
No.
rooms on a whole floor.
No, you could knock all the doors, and if you're talking to somebody and you think you have reason to believe there's someone in danger in there, you can go in. If the door's unlocked, you can look in, but you can't break down the hotel's doors.
Okay.
I think it's a
Anyways,
little messed up.
I just feel like this town. I don't want to be here longer than we should.
I remember what I wanted to ask him. I wanted to ask him why they're not so welcoming to outsiders.
Okay.
Like, does he know?
It'd be a little bit of a strange thing to give because he's not like completely self-aware of how the experience is to outsiders, right? Like, he has an insider perspective, so to him, it doesn't quite click why you'd feel like that in the first place. But what you'd be able to get from him is that the Blood Refinement sect operates on sort of a different set of rules of, like, dog eat dog, king of the jungle, and if you don't know what you're doing or offend the wrong people, nobody cares if you disappear.
Okay.
So,
Dog eat dog world.
yeah, so, like, there are rules, and they are enforced rather strictly, which is why why the criminals that are there are very good. Because most of the punishment for crimes is you become a blood puppet. That is what happens to criminals, is you're not useful in society, then they make you useful. But, yeah, for the most part, there's not as many rules about what you can do to each other. There's certain, like, a level of how you have to be with people, but if you're weak, it's your own fault. That is the general vibe of the Blood Refinement territory. At least the stuff that is, like, directly influenced by the sect. Might makes right, but not completely.
That's crazy.
I feel like we need to just get our stuff done and get out of here.
Can we even do it right away? I thought we had to like wait for that thing to.
Which thing?
I don't know, that place we're going.
So there was the stone, the steel.
We're also still waiting for my criminal guide to come back with information.
I'm not. What I mean though is like I'm not saying we need to get out today. I'm just saying is I don't want to be here longer than we have to be here. Let's get
Right.
whatever we need to do and get done, and let's stay out of the radar and stay undercover and not try to. I'm just saying is like I feel like this place is not a good place, and we're not from here, and it's readily apparent we're not from here.
Right.
And as soon as something happens or something goes wrong, it's real easy to point a finger at us.
Maybe one day we can come back as like vacation, but right now we gotta take it seriously.
Yeah, vacation.
Uh-huh.
You can't tell me you're not interested about this place. There's so many secrets. I need to come back. I don't have a choice. I'm going to come back and rip apart their little seams one by one. But you guys don't have to be there for that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of just dropping an incendiary cloud on this entire place and burning it to the ground.
That would be a war crime.
Yeah, it would.
You would be like Wolfgross.
It's a
destroying
thought.
all of clouds.
It's a thought. It's a thought.
Very scary
So-
thought.
I'm not even allowed to decorate my room, but I have to stay here all
Whatever
day.
you decorate, you have to be ready to leave behind. So
Can't make it my fault that I'm not allowed to decorate my room. It's definitely your fault.
It's no.
Yeah.
We need to make sure everything is
It can
Easy.
be my fault.
ready to go.
Sure.
No. If
That's
what
a
we're
good
doing,
compromise.
And
If-
Danon's.
to be
Lance
honest.
and
If
Danon.
if what we're doing is making sure all of our bags are packed so we're ready to go all of the time, then whatever you put out is your responsibility if you lose it. Same for me, same for Lance, same for everyone here. If you want to decorate, you can decorate, but if you have to leave it behind, then it's on you for leaving it behind. Yes?
So the thing that I'm curious
No
about.
comment.
Do we so here's the options we have right now. We could obviously gonna wait for your crime contact. We could go talk to this Jokar, Juskar, Chikatakar, Jubadaboo, whatever his name is.
The Joker.
Yeah, Justikar.
Judiciary?
Judiciary. Yeah. Or
That's
we
like it,
can
right?
go to the mausoleum.
I guess. The museum.
So it depends what you guys want to do.
Okay, so let's wait for the information because, like, we may as well. It's already out there and
Okay.
moving, and then we will go to the mausoleum after with the
Okay.
information. If we want to go reach out, I think we should make some form of plan of getting to talk to them because they're not just going to talk to us because we know their name. They might attack us because we know their name.
So Isaac, we're going to all sit down and then we're going to go into the menu and we're going to click that speed time forward thing. And we'll probably about in 4-hour increments until the guy shows up.
I go into my Nintendo Switch settings and change the date to the next morning so that when I go back into Animal Crossing, it's a new day.
The wall is missing. There's splattered gore. You guys can hang around quietly at the inn for the next most of the day. That evening, one of the barmaids will come up with a sealed letter
I mean, at least there's alcohol here.
looking for Sylphie.
Hello. Oh, thank you so
There you
much.
go. Yeah.
I've gotten like 4
Go
bottles of
downstairs.
wine.
Not asking any questions.
I opened it.
You have 4 bottles of wine and you drank them
Wait.
all in this time?
Well, it's been like a whole day. I've had nothing else to do.
That's a lot of wine in a day.
I've not done all of the bottles yet.
That is 3 liters of wine.
I'm going to
just working through it.
check it for traps.
I don't want to go downstairs
Okay,
every time.
make an investigation check.
I'm sharing it.
Saskatoon, Winnipeg.
D&D Beyond. I'm literally going fucking insane over here.
Dana and I play this fun game where we both start drinking, and whoever stops
14.
drinking first loses.
14.
A 14, nothing noticeable on it. Just looks like a sealed letter. Nobody's opened it yet. The seal is intact.
Okay, open it.
Yeah, there's no marking on the seal, like it's just been stamped closed. You break the letter open. You'd see it definitely looks like it wasn't handwritten. There's like some machine work going on here, so that there's no handwriting
trace.
to this. And judging by how it's done, like the machine is a little haphazard. Legible, but not all the letters are really exactly straight or
It's
the
like
same
the
size.
ones where you cut out the magazine. Like, you know those, like, the Zodiac Killer?
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
all of the killers that send you a letter with the magazine cut out letters.
It's a primitive cobbled together typewriter.
Yeah.
As you are reading the letter, what it would outline that they were able to get from their contacts is, what did you ask them again exactly?
To find out how to unmake or, like,
Deal with blood puppets.
find someone that knows how to deal with puppets, or
Okay.
information on how to
Okay.
deal with puppets, or...
So what they would have for you, and it's almost like bullet points, the blood refinement sect are the experts. It's a closely held secret. However, they're not the ones that made the art. It existed before. There are a few small clans in some of the bogs that practice the ancient method.
Bogs?
Yes.
Wait. Blood
Dogs.
puppet masters in bog. Continue.
So, few small clans in some of the bogs that still know the ancient method that turned into it. So, other than the blood puppet sect, that's the only place to go for information about making or unmaking them. Pretty much everybody's pretty secretive about it. What he was able to find is where the art comes from was bog mummies. Bodies that were preserved in the bog and turned black by it, and then getting blood moving through them again and like fixed through them so that it could be controlled to move them was like where it started out, and then was improved from there. And some people practice that more ancient method, and it's been improved quite a bit since then. As for unmaking them, there's a fairly comprehensive thing about fighting them, which is that they have like a heart center that everything has to flow through, that if that's disrupted, then either they weaken or fall apart, depending on how well they're made. Either they'll become disordered, or if they're not very strong to begin with, that will just kind of sever their strings, basically, right? But the people who make them know that, so they don't always put it in the same place. So people who are fighting particularly powerful blood puppets that they can't really damage properly, the fight becomes about finding that and weakening enough to get away, is the usual prescription, because then they're slow enough that they can't usually follow, or finding who's controlling them. And depending on how they fight, they'll usually be hiding nearby, or they'll fight next to their puppets. It depends on what sort of combatant they are. But when the person controlling it is unconscious, the puppet becomes much less useful. Only the like mediocre, like, and the better of the mediocre can act without somebody directly controlling them. And then that ceases to be a problem with the really high-end ones that have enough intelligence to... Not that high-end. Wogros was like a new class of it. But the quite high-end ones, for the very talented,
So,
those...
heart center.
Yes, so you can find their heart center to disrupt or destroy them, which is a bit of a guessing game that goes on. Or you can stop the one controlling them unless they're of a higher grade, in which case that will only hinder them, and for some of them do nothing at all.
So
but
it's
for
like-
the most part, that fucks them
It's
up.
like turn undead. it has a skill cap where only undead of a certain level can get just immediately destroyed, and
Yeah.
every other one is a lot harder.
Yeah. The heart center always works. It doesn't always destroy them, but it always makes them much less smooth. Their movements will become much less. They'll move less smoothly, become more disjointed. As for knocking out their masters, the really high grade ones can operate on their own without someone controlling them.
I'm gonna go find the rest of the party and bring us all together.
What?
I got the information from the guy,
That's crazy.
and he gave me something we can frickin' work with.
Wow, you're so talented.
Thank you. So, he told me that there are these ancient masters in a bog that know and originated the way that blood puppets were made. The clan wasn't the first ones to make a blood puppet. So, if we go into the bogs, maybe we could find someone that is so well versed in making them that they know something. And then there's also it's looking really weird. Each blood puppet has a heart center that we can disrupt, and it always works. It will either destroy or weaken the puppet, and it's not always in the same spot. And it's probably in a very hidden. We should look at Wilgros and see what he keeps away from battle. Maybe if we sent someone at him, and then they're what if we sent a mantis at him because she always cuts what she hits?
What?
To find the heart center for
Oh, I was
Wilgros.
thinking about something totally different.
I know.
I started reading out of a book and I just...
I know. But I got that. Do we want to go investigate the box to see if they know anything?
Right now?
No.
Sure.
Wait, so is the bog in the Bloody Rift?
No,
Yeah.
you'd have to travel out of the city
no.
to...
And we don't have to do it now. We could do it later too. We could do the things we need to do here, and then go to the bog and then go home.
Bog?
So
No,
do
thanks.
we? So okay, so you got your information there. What
And
do we
then-
do next? Are we doing mausoleum, or are we trying to talk to some of these other people?
We could try talking, but we need to find a way to get in to talk to them.
What if we went to the bar?
I doubt they're all at a bar together, coincidentally
only
sitting
one
at a
way-
table together,
only
getting
one way-
drunk.
Only one way to find out.
Isaac,
Yes.
I also want to just go to a smith,
Okay.
and I want to get a couple
What?
of. Sorry.
Oh wait, I'm not allowed to go out, but you're allowed to go out?
When we're out in the town talking to people,
Okay.
in the market, I just want to get a couple, 3 collars made. Of
What?
just iron collars.
Okay.
That when you click them, they lock.
I followed
Just click
this
and they lock
before.
together.
Oh, they're readily available.
Yeah, and then it has a so you can put it on, click it, and then it has a key that you would click and it would unlock it kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you can just put it on, snap it.
Yeah. No smithing required. They have many of these.
Awesome.
are those
I get
for?
3 or 4 of them. Just big, heavy iron collars.
Okay. A gold would be more than sufficient.
Okay, sounds good.
I know you might be new to this, but usually the smaller ones are a little bit more usable.
I'm going to give one to you.
What's this for? Because it's not going to fit around my neck very well.
No, I just when we're fighting an enemy and I tell you to throw it on them, chuck it on them.
Okay.
Trust me.
Tink.
Okay. You now have it dangled over your back. What's the plan here, folks? You can either try and investigate this Jusker, or you guys can go to the mausoleum. Tomorrow is the day. You need to be at the mausoleum.
Well,
Let's go to the mausoleum.
So just so you know, if we go to the mausoleum, that's us doing the trials to get up to the rift, to the sect.
Yeah.
Right? Mausoleum it is.
Okay.
I feel like we have to do a lot of work to get to talk to all of these people. And our talker is drunk.
And it
No,
could
I'm
I think every
relaxed.
day that we spend more time
Really
digging
relaxed.
around here is just more opportunity that we might get found out.
Yeah, I agree. And their talker is drunk.
you're drunk.
And this.
Well, I have more wine.
Oh, okay. We know.
That either
We know.
way, go to.
Well, I would love to drink it. All of
Yeah,
it.
I'll fucking check them out. So we go to the mausoleum tomorrow.
Still deciding on.
Really?
Yeah, I'd love to drink it.
All right, well, come drink with me.
I'm going to drink the rest of her alcohol.
You cannot. You have to share. Sophie.
I share.
Sophie.
I
try and rip the
wait,
wine bottle
no,
back.
okay, wait. My plan is, so I'm gonna come drink with her
I'm gonna
And
tackle
I'm gonna
her off
talk-
of my bed.
into Lance's head to go get grape juice. And then I'm like, as we're like pouring drinks, I'm gonna be like, oh, let me pour you a drink. I'm gonna pour like half wine, half grape juice into a quarter wine, 3/4 grape. You can
What are
roll.
you doing? Why do kids drink out of the bottle?
But the cups are so nice. Look at
That's
that! Look
so
at these crystalline
slow.
cups. I know, but you don't have to pour. Don't pour. I'll pour all your drinks.
Or half, or one half of like a larger one.
Yeah.
I made it really sweet for you.
Yeah, because what do they charge per hour? Is that how they charge?
Yeah.
It's a little sweet.
Yeah, I added extra sugary alcohol for you.
Ah,
No reason. Deception.
I don't really like it as much.
17.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a 10.
Oh,
It's
it's
fine, I
a
guess.
it's a special one. I couldn't find the brand you really
Yeah,
like.
I hate to tell you this, Sylvia, you're not really good at finding good wine.
Oh, I know.
This is like
yeah, it's really hard when you can't
this
get drunk.
this
off
feels
it.
like watered down.
Really? That's really strange.
Low quality.
It's a really strange
Where
feeling.
did my boyfriend go?
That's like
Speaking to Dana, is he in the room?
Probably not.
Me and him and Lance
Did
are
you guys
dicing.
do like a drinking wine girls thing? Like
No,
you-
we're all in the room together.
Oh, are we hanging out? Yeah, if it's like an open to everybody hangout, then yes, you'd be in the room.
Because I thought we were like staying together so that we can't get ambushed.
Me and Lance and Danon are dicing in the
Yeah.
corner.
Dane, try it.
Hold
I
on.
speak into his head. It is not watered down.
Good stuff. Passes it back to you.
I'm gonna take out a bottle of my red, looks like red wine
Ooh.
to you. I'm gonna pour it in a glass. I'm gonna have a good sip of it and set it on the table. What, Jasmine?
Hang on. I don't even notice you. Because I get off the bed and try and like very seriously approach Dane, but kind of like do one of these.
I'm just gonna
From side to side.
I'm just gonna hand Jasmine my wine glass. Easy there, stud.
Oh, ooh.
It is red wine vinegar.
I spit it directly into Danon's face because I was approaching him.
Oh,
That is so
Sophie
gross.
starts.
oh,
Oh my
I
god.
high five Lance. I was like, that's a 2 for 1. That's a 2
my
for 1.
eyes!
That's what you get,
Oh,
jerk.
I clap.
what?
I
Oh,
clap Sarah's on the back. Good job.
I'm gonna pour another glass of like what a toast. I'm gonna take another little sip of it, and I'm gonna have it. That was awesome, Jasmine.
You're lying to me.
I handed her the glass again. That was awesome.
That's a natural one. I just drink it.
It's red wine.
stop handing her vinegar! Oh, it's in my nose!
It's so gross. Why don't you do that again?
He's gonna pick up one of Cyrus's like wipe off with one of Cyrus's shirts or something.
It's magical. It just drips off. You okay?
Fuck you!
I'm discreetly handing the bottle. Like I'm talking to them, and I'm discreetly handing the bottle back to Sophie. The red wine vinegar
I put
bottle.
it back in my bag. Supposed to
And
be to heal your eyes.
No, it's your throw. He's gonna go back to dice.
I don't even remember
Wait, Danny,
why
get
I
your
was-
shit together. We're
I
not
was
done
mad
taking all
about-
Lance's
what was I
money.
mad about?
Oh, I don't know. You were mad at the alcohol, I think.
Waiting for her to pour drinks.
You
slow.
didn't like
Oh.
how it made you feel.
Wait, we're waiting.
Yeah, you're the worst pourer ever. I'm just gonna try and
I'm gonna say,
grab a
I'm like,
bottle of wine.
Sylvie, can you just pour this woman a glass of wine already?
Oh yes, of course. Sorry.
Jesus.
Grape juice.
does Sophie
Wine.
pour? Does Sophie pour?
Yeah, but I give her grape juice.
Oh, I handed you back. I handed you the vinegar.
I know.
Okay.
We can't. Listen, we gotta warm her up.
Yeah, you gotta warm her up. Yeah, that's grape juice.
Yeah.
And like half wine.
I was trying to. Maybe I'll
I'm gonna say you guys keep it level enough that she doesn't
Yeah.
wake up useless tomorrow.
This sucks. You guys, I don't know. You guys just cannot pick good wine.
You're so right. We really suck at it.
Does anybody have anything else to do this evening?
No, I'm just drunk.
Okay,
To flirt with Lance.
of course.
And then I am going to flirt with Lance.
Okay,
And then I'm gonna flirt with Lance.
good choice. Very good choice.
Oh,
And then we're gonna suck.
our food's here.
Of course.
I'm gonna go get our what do they call that when you order?
Room service?
Yeah, room service. We've got a delicious circular bread with tomato sauce and like a pecorino, like a nice kind of cheese on top with some spices. You guys ever had Elven cheesy bread?
Oh my god, I love Elven cheesy bread.
Everybody go ahead and take 17 damage.
Why
in the morning.
me?
Except Sophie.
And why is it 17 damage?
Let's
You know
roll
that
the
this is a
D20.
traditional
Just roll
Elven
the
meal.
D20 for the damage. We got 17.
We're at D20s for damage.
This-
for
You
Elven
all
cheesy
wake up
bread
next
now.
morning, crick in your neck, pain in your arm. missing
Before we
17
fall
hit
asleep,
points.
I'm like, Dan, is that what we sounded like?
Maybe I'll see if you want.
Not quite.
Like, they're just so loud.
Oh,
Like, it can't be that good, right?
I mean, they can't be that experienced.
Like, it's Lance.
And Sylphie. They're
And
new
you're
at this.
jealous. The walls are thin here too, bitch.
We come to the next morning.
Oh, we got a whole bunch.
So, two of you wake up with damage.
Yeah,
Um,
of course. I'm tracking that right now.
You should be.
Yeah,
It's going to be important.
of course.
With damage?
Yes.
From what?
The cheesy bread. comes.
Really?
Yes.
That's a serious thing.
Uh-huh.
Chad, do you see that this DM is gaslighting us for trying to have pizza in his
This is what
universe?
gaslighting is. I'm punishing you. There's a difference.
So are you don't like Elven
I'm
cheesy?
being a dommy mommy.
This is a
right now.
multi-campaign thing. This is Elven cheesy bread.
Yeah,
It has been
It's-
disproven in the first campaign.
it's been a part of the campaigns all along. This is something you have supported.
Isaac
for
sitting here like,
campaigns.
it's never existed once in my campaigns.
It is canonically a thing your mother made for you that does not exist on the
So
Elven
it
Isles
exists.
You know
or
what, Isaac?
widely.
So,
I hope you're
20
ready.
years ago,
You've
one
pushed-
brave single mother started a restaurant.
You've-
and that started an
That's what I'm saying.
empire.
You've pushed me into this entire fucking thing.
Yeah.
Getting the wish spell.
Yep.
Dealing with Ballo.
Did you get wish
Just
to wish it in?
to get Elven cheesy bread canonically.
You don't
Fuck
like
you.
The one and only use of his wish because he rolls and it's
Yeah.
gone and he's like, worth it.
We faced an archlich. We stole his favorite spell from him. We went to his house and risked him killing us on the spot.
A level
So that
12
we could make Elven cheesy bread a real life thing
It's
in
already
a
a real
D&D
thing.
campaign.
To spread it from the small section of canon it exists into the wider section of canon. Your character, who by all rights has never heard of this, has no reason to even know what this is, decides he's going to risk never being able to cast Wish again to make a thing that he's never heard of widely popular.
Sometimes the energy in the universe comes together.
Who's your pact with? Who's your pact with? Who's spreading this in the universe? And how can I use it against
I'm
you?
just saying,
What's the
sometimes,
deal?
Trey's
What's
a
the
god now.
sometimes
Who was
a
your-
player
Who's guys?
Arbitrary.
Yeah, it's
Has
it's
to-
just arbitrary, man.
arbitrary
You know what's up.
I can work with that. We can extract some things in exchange
Don't worry, your
for this
character
knowledge.
just has to go through male pregnancy first.
You know what? Barian
He
probably has
gives
wish by now.
birth to the idea of pizza.
You give birth to a pizza boy.
An Italian guy who comes up with
The little Pillsbury dope boy!
Yeah, he makes a familiar.
it's an air genasi, but really fucked up. Oh man!
Okay,
For
so
those who are behind on the lore, in the last
The lore.
campaign, an outsider god from another universe made a deal with Runa's character
Arbitrary.
to act as her pact master. And one of the things he did was allow her to become pregnant through something that would never ordinarily work. Not at her request.
Okay, but-
At his
Yeah.
leisure.
The most important thing is we have 2 elven brothers
Yeah.
with no father.
It's like Mario
They
and
have a father.
Luigi.
They've met their
Father who doesn't care about them.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
just
that's
want
I'm
pizza
taller.
to be a thing, and it is a thing canonically.
I win by
And
doing
Isaac-
Listen,
nothing.
I'm sure that went well.
Isaac is refuting to have pizza in his world.
Does that mean
Pizza
Bowser?
is in my world. It's just carefully contained.
It's elven cheesy bread.
Yeah. It's just the way it is.
Yep.
Yaisel's Bowser, Dre is Luigi, Barian is Mario, Wednesday is Princess Peach, K-Na is Yoshi.
Renee, you better take a little hoot of that puffer.
Who was your head guy?
Lorelei?
No, you're like second in command of your thieves guild.
Oh, him, my guy, the one that I voice.
Tiffle? No.
Yes, Tithel, that's Toadstool. Is she speaking into it's characters from the campaign 0 from the first
Yeah.
campaign we did?
So, basically, Elven cheesy
PCs,
bread
mostly
exists
specifically.
here, and it's made out of the blood of babies.
Can we get to the game?
If you just stop
Just stop
being
resisting.
ridiculous.
You're right. Let's close this out. I'll roll another d8 of damage. 2 more damage.
Okay.
Let's get back to the
Unfortunately, I
game.
started with 20 more max health this morning.
And temporary hit points from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are
It's
you're
just-
at 19 damage, so you've taken 10 damage out of your actual hit
It's
points.
just
and
it's
then
just bad
temporary.
luck.
Yeah.
on
Okay,
your part,
so
really.
we're heading to the mausoleum.
So you guys are heading to the mausoleum. You guys would arrive at what is
It works better if you fold it. The sauce stays on the top.
3 more damage.
Actually, the sauce is on top of the cheese. Yeah. This is Chicago Elven cheesy
19
bread.
or 20 damage? 19?
That'll
We're at-
take them up to
22.
What?
He rolled us 3
You
more damage.
took, you took it.
I,
as you guys would arrive at what is a mausoleum in name only. You can see what would be like the entrance to a crypt, this building that would be stairs going down. There's some torches on the side, it's quite wide, and you can see what's waiting down there, as opposed to a crypt with the door being left wide open, is a bunch of prisoners. You see about 13 prisoners spread through there, not even locked up, just like left amongst themselves. A few of them are unconscious. It looks like they've been beaten. A few of them are asleep, and there is a guard posted on either side of the door outside waiting. And this is what you would see at the mausoleum. It would be, if you guys got there in the morning, it would be at about 10 that a cart would roll up, a prison cart. There is a bugbear sitting on the front of it, and there is a post that comes up beside him, and there is a like lantern orb beside him. Think like an orb a bit bigger than your head that glows with a white light from every direction. You don't see anything burning inside it. It just spreads this kind of eerie white light beside him as he pulls next to this, and they start to load prisoners.
So we
into
were
this.
told that there was a keeper.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask one of the guards. I'm like, hey, we were told about a keeper.
There's the keeper there.
The bugbear.
Yes. Few fools every time after their death.
He what? Sorry.
A few fools every time after their death. Talk
What?
to the keeper.
who knows?
Okay, we're gonna talk to the keeper. Hi.
Hello.
We were told to come and maybe chat to see about doing the trial, but it seems like this is more of like a you're a prisoner and you get brought up someplace.
No. This is not the ordinary way to the sect, but those who can survive it are permitted to beg entry.
Mm.
I am coming here to collect the bodies for the sect. You may
Oh.
follow me if you wish.
Okay. Lance, help him load these bodies.
Do you guys want help? Guard just shakes their head no. As
Well,
the prisoners
we'll
are
wait.
getting loaded and kind of like sardined into the back of this wagon. Like a few of them like pushed onto each other such that they're like jostling for position. A few punches get thrown until they're all forced in there, and most of them are forced into standing. A few of them sit. There's one on the side that even has a bit of space as no one wants to get too close to her. And everybody's like standing around her, where everybody else who's like seems to have enough strength to be able to take a seat is still being like pressed up with people.
And she's just kind of sitting alone.
Yeah, nobody wants to get close to her.
Interesting.
As they like get walking, I'm gonna like go up to the side of the cage. I'm following them. Are we gonna follow the
Yeah.
thing? Are we talking to the lady in the cage there? So, why are you in here?
Because I committed crimes. Why else?
Sorry?
Because I committed crimes. Why else?
Just seems like the people around you seem to be intimidated.
Of course, I killed a few of them.
Okay. Of these ones?
Yes.
But
We spent a few days down in that crypt. A few of them annoyed me.
Oh, is there bodies and alive people in the thing?
Just alive people in it.
Oh. What are the... They don't bring the dead ones too?
No, they didn't make it.
Oh.
It's been sufficient to win me a few perks.
So you're
You'll
going
find
willingly?
I'm in a cage, boy.
So they caught you?
You seem rather dim-witted. Is it just me?
No, just new.
Jasmine's just shaking her head, though.
I'm like, just for funsies.
Where you're from, do people ordinarily turn themselves in for their death?
No. No.
So you are just all.
What did you do?
Me? Well, what did I do or what did I get caught for?
Now you
I mean,
another one?
about
Eventually, yes. Yeah.
Well, to the first one, none of your business. For the second one, mass murder. There was a rather arrogant clan member who pissed me off. So I killed him and his entourage. Turns out he had some backing beyond just his clan, so they tracked me down and threw me an island.
that sucks.
On that one. Yeah.
I'm going to just like, well, it was nice talking to you, and I'm mage handing from around the side a dagger, and I'm just gonna slide it up and tuck it under her, like the side of her butt, with the mage hand, and I'm gonna walk away,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna leave it. Like, and I'm like, I bump it and I jig a little bit so she could feel it, and I'm just
Okay.
gonna walk away.
Okay, as you walk away with that, you guys start to walk along. He leads you out of the city, into the forest around here, with again the black ichor dripping from the trees in certain spots. And as you go, as it got more frequent moving towards the city, as you follow her towards the mountain, it gets more frequent still. Once you're a ways away from the city, there's a bit of a flash of movement at the front as you watch her arm go through and wrap around the neck of the bugbear on the front of the cart here and pull a long slash across him while he's driving as she rips across his throat with the dagger.
Fuck.
And the cart continues to move forward. You hear from the driver's seat, "Enough of this." He doesn't even turn to look. The cart just continues to move along.
Well,
I'm not making any eye contact.
I'm just riding on the chariot, so it's fine.
Okay.
that's fucking crazy.
I just cataloged that information, and I'm like, okay, fucking Jesus.
She turns and drives it into the throat of one of the other prisoners and just like pushes them over with the dagger and sits down. Fucking puppets.
Oh.
As you guys come to a point of delineation in the highway, there's a little bit of a curve out that he pulls the cart to.
How fast are we moving?
At a walking pace.
Never mind. I was gonna throw my navigation sphere out, but it'd be too obvious.
Yeah, it's so big.
It'd be rather obvious, yeah. As the cart pulls off to the side, you can see an old wooden signboard, a big one on the side of the road here. A list across it, going down it, quite a long list. As he pulls off to the side, you see the bugbear step off, gash where his throat should be, just cut across. You can see blood still moving through it, like it's following patterns, not veins, some patterns moving across it from the top of his neck to the bottom of his neck. As he turns off of the cart and comes over towards you all. Well, we come to the first test. This path is where we deal with the prisoners. Over many years, quite a few have died here. And their spirits, for many of them, have hung around with resentment. My orb helps to clear the air somewhat. As he goes over and you see him take a like a muslin patterned cloth that he puts over the sphere, and in the darkness of the gloom of the forest here, it throws light behind him, and you can see it makes 3 circles behind him, each one about 15 foot across. I shall tally your points at the end. Those who walk a turn in the closest circle shall lose 5 points. Those who walk a turn in the next circle shall lose 1. Those who walk a turn in the one after it shall gain 1. And those who walk a turn in the last circle shall gain 3. The further from the orb, the more spirits will be emboldened to bother you. And should you step out of the last light, I cannot say that you will make your way back into it with your life. So risk what you will. As he motions to the signboard, those who have passed before you have left their achievements.
A worldwide leaderboard.
I could look at it.
Yeah, if you want to walk over and take a look, it's a very old board. You can see that repairs have been made to them, somewhat magical, but you can see spots where it's like falling apart a little bit and needs to be repaired further, but it has been carved and uncarved and recarved many, many times. At the very top of the list, there is a single name that stands alone. The name there is one you've heard before, Litholdus.
That's the one that he said was the best blood puppet master.
The words beside it are a bit different from everything else. Walked unguided is at the top of the leaderboard. The rest of them, underneath him, there's 2 more names that also are not quite walked unguided, but escaped unguided. And one of them says 10 days, and the other one says 6 minutes. And then all of the other ones are some number from about 30, and there's 2 of them that sit at 2 names that sit at exactly 60. One of them you guys might know about if people want to make me a history check.
Sure.
Oh, me.
Nope. I'm a nerd.
Fine, I won't make it, and we won't know.
Nerd.
Fine, I won't make it, and we won't know. I'm kidding.
Hey, we're not talking to Sylvie. We're
I
talking
want
to
to
you.
know. I want to know, though. I do want to know.
19.
19.
Text it to me.
you don't know.
I don't want him to know. I'm kidding.
So you would see a name beside it, Athena Z. 60 points. And
The
then
26th Athena.
60 points?
60 points. What did you get on your history check?
19.
19? Okay, yeah, so the other name you don't recognize, but it would be Kalel for 60 points.
Kal-El.
Cailel.
It's fucking Superman.
Cailel.
Yeah.
How many points?
60. Those are the 2 that have 60. The rest are the lowest on the board in what would probably be like 40th place is probably as far as it goes. Would have like a score of like 32 or something like that.
And what did Lotha wear or whatever?
How many points did
The-
Lothadis get?
Lithaldus?
Yeah.
Lithaldus does not have points beside them. It says
Walked unguided.
walked unguided.
Just that.
Yeah.
Yeah, which sounds better than 60.
Yeah, like he just strolled on through the darkness unbothered or something.
So Your guide would give you a bit more information. I'm going to give it in terms you can understand, as opposed to trying to D&D-ify it. So there's 4 circles. The closer you are to the orb, the less ghosts will bother you. The safer the walk, but you lose points. The second one, you still lose a point, but not the 5 for being like in the light of the orb. After that, you start to gain points, but more ghosts will bother you. We're going to go in rounds. It's a 2-minute walk. The pace is important. The reason he got unguided and the other one got a timed amount was because they didn't keep to the time limit. They went through unguided. One of them was trapped in this forest for 10 days. The other one took 6 minutes to get through, not 2. Lethuldis made it through in 2 minutes with no guide, no circles.
Okay.
Which obviously is a much more terrifying feat than being near this treasure that seems to terrify and capture the spirits.
I would make sure Danon has the other half of Thornweld,
Okay.
which would actually probably look pretty normal around these parts, just having a sword.
A sword floating after
around.
you? Yeah, it's not that ungood. More common than anywhere else, that's
Yeah.
for sure. A sword with a dark, ethereal chain floating beside you. So the first half minute of the walk will not be any trouble. We're going to do 15 rounds. You guys can choose what circle you're going to move into. There's going to be some ghosts that are going to try to attack you, some that are going to try to possess you, and some that are going to try to move you. And some will be more powerful than others. You'll have an idea of what you're dealing with in the milieu of
Can
the
I do
walk.
things before we start?
You have... He's not waiting for you guys, so...
Well, like, we've
This-
had all this time, and we've been talking the whole time, so I haven't had time to say anything.
So I'll say you probably have, like, 30 seconds for whatever it is you're doing.
Because I want to cast a couple, like, protection from undead spells.
You can get 2 off before he's going to start walking. Because what he's going to do is throw a poison powder over all of the prisoners, and they're all going to very quickly fall asleep, and he's going to start moving, not waiting. So if you each want to cast 2 spells or take 2 actions, you may do that in preparation.
Okay. What's the one that...
Protection from evil and good is probably what you're looking for.
I could oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. I don't need prepared spells. I'm at like 15 out of 18 prepared spells, but that's because I don't prepare spells anymore. I just have the ones that I like using a lot ready.
Oh, La the Fox is raiding! Hi, La! Nice to see you. He's raiding with 3 people? Raid.
Hello.
Hello! We just set up a little bit of a strange
Okay.
encounter here, where they are being guided through a haunted wood, and need to decide how safe they want to play it, losing points if they are on the safer half, and gaining points if they're on the more dangerous half. And being outside of the lights at all willingly for a turn is worth 5 points. If you're moved there unwillingly, it's worth nothing.
Okay, I am going to, like, when we start walking, because of the 10-minute spell, cast Protection from Evil and...
Sorry, La.
Cyrus?
No,
La
none of us
also
have
said
died yet.
hi. My players just realized they were not ready to go to the plane
None
of
of us have
fight.
died yet.
Did any of us die?
No.
I don't believe so.
So none of us can see the ghosts.
There will be some, from the light of this orb, there will be some sensation of them if you're in one of the sections.
Enough to see them?
Yes, to get an idea of what is approaching. There are some types of ghosts that will be dealt with. If you're out of the lights at all, though, you're blind.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on me and Cyrus.
Okay?
So we
it
both-
is concentration.
It's concentration.
So you can only do 1.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna cast Aura of Purity, which means anyone within 30 feet of me can't become diseased, resistance to poison damage, and has advantage on blind, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned.
Okay?
So that seems like the kind of shenanigans we're up against. And then Danon would always have this aura no matter where he is, because he counts as being next to me.
Ooh, I have a spell I want to do.
Okay, what are we looking at?
It is called Power Word Fortify. We have 5 people? 6.
Yeah. That is a new book spell, but I don't think
We have 6.
There's really
6.
unless
Oh.
we're
I
yeah,
hate the new book spells. It's so cool.
it is very cool. That's
Never
it's up to Isaac.
mind.
Yeah.
Not yet. Next campaign.
No.
I'd like to keep a clean.
Don't
break
worry,
if we can.
don't worry. In our other campaign,
I'm just
It'll
trying
happen.
to like help, and I can't do anything because everything that's helpful is in the new
Protection
fucking
from
book.
evil and good is pretty good.
Actually, maybe look at it as a very
Yeah.
powerful.
I think
no,
probably-
it's only 10 minutes.
yeah, but this is gonna take 2,
This is 2
right?
minute walk.
I think Lance is probably the better target because you have good saving throws against
But
this
if
kind
I'm
of stuff.
possessed, then we're just fucked. We just lose our ability to get rid of them.
So, there's, like I said, 3 kind of ghosts. So there's the ones that are going to try to attack you, which are the most numerous. The ones that are going to try to move you, which is a 1 round
go for
possession, and
legacy
they're going to try
or
to
the
shift where you
regular?
are in the order.
Okay.
Legacy spells?
And
Legacy
then
is the ones
there
you
are the
want.
ghosts that are going to try to possess you permanently, and they're much rarer in here. I want you guys to have enough information to play the game.
Okay, I want to go to the, not the outmost ring. I want to go in the second outmost ring.
So the 1 point ring,
I thought there's a 1, a 2, and a 3 point ring.
there's a -5, a -1, a +1, a +3.
A +1 ring.
Okay.
But I want to.
Let me know when I see some ghosts
Okay.
coming, because I want to try some.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna cast True Scene on myself. Then I can see the ghosts.
Yeah, and that's not concentration.
Yeah. and it
Adalia
lasts
can
an hour.
also do that.
Yeah, Idalia would cast True Seeing on herself. Yeah.
I'm gonna get that spell slot back. With my bonus action. And then with my other turn, I'm gonna cast Protection from...
Evil and good.
And I'm going to cast it on Lance.
Okay.
Would see invisibility work on ghosts?
I would have to look. I don't think so. No, it wouldn't. There's a gravesite potion for ghosts, and there's a see invisibility potion. They're 2 separate things. Yeah, yeah. Does let you see into the ethereal plane, but that's not what makes ghosts invisible. So if they slip into the ethereal plane and you can see them, you'd still be able to see them. But if you can't see them in the first place, it doesn't help you.
Okay.
For those wondering, this is a homebrew thing. You need to be a half step into death to see ghosts normally. So you need to have died and been revived, in which case you can't
Or
kill them.
use True Sight, which lets you see everything in the entire
Use
world.
True sight. See through all.
All right.
High level D&D. So Dan has picked his position. Everybody else also needs to pick
So,
where they're
Isaac.
going here. Yeah.
Lance physically can't be possessed.
Correct.
He also... every ghost has disadvantage to hit him.
Yes.
And let me go back to it.
Did you put that on me as well, or no?
No, I can't.
That's
It's
concentration.
only one. So I'm going to put it on our not-so-tank and hope that he does something.
Lance is going to go
Yeah.
to the +1 circle.
And so yeah, I don't know if my aura is gonna be helpful, but
It probably will be. Ghosts don't really like holy elements.
yeah, it's like any and all conditions basically.
They have disadvantage on attack rolls. My target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Oh, I also lay on hands myself back to full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lay on hands and chambers.
Oh my god, did you know that if you cast this on them after they've already been, like, frightened, possessed, or whatever, they have advantage for every turn to get out of it?
Yeah. So if anyone does get you can just
Yeah.
it's like level 1, right? You can do it
Yeah, it's
so
level
many
1.
times.
Okay.
Danon is going to start in the +3 circle. Idalia is going to go to the -1 circle to start.
Why?
'Cause she doesn't know how dangerous this can be. So.
But she's already she's at 0 points.
Mhm.
She should make 1 point before she gets rid of her ability to get points.
She'd rather start at -1.
So, what's our chances at living in anything if, like,
So,
past +1?
the problem with in being with in +3 is the ghosts that move you can move you directly out and behind. And if they keep moving you, you get further and further away from getting back. Your chances of living when you're out of any of these circles goes down quite dramatically. So the danger of 3 is you're that much closer to being left behind. and there's more things coming at you to make sure you get left
Skull
behind.
level.
So, if you're in the first section, on average, one ghost is going to try to bother you a turn. If you're in the second,
-5.
yes. If you're in the second section, guaranteed one ghost is going to bother you every turn. If you're in the third section, 2 or 3, and if you're in the last section, 3 or 4. If you're outside, 5 to 10.
Okay.
And will we still see them if we're outside?
Not if you don't have some way of seeing ghosts normally.
Never mind then. Damn it.
You standing outside?
I'll try it.
Okay.
I've decided Sylphie's Daredevil.
And Jasmine, where are you starting?
I'll start in 3.
Okay. So, the procession begins to move.
I'm actually going to start in 3 as well.
You're going to start in 3 as well? Okay. If
Dana's with
everybody's
me?
over here...
Yeah. So everyone except for Adalia is in my aura.
Yeah. So, there's a few weird rules. We're breaking out of like regular combat in D&D. So, in a turn, you can move from one section to the next. Okay, so you can't jump to the front of the line. In one round, you can jump from one section to one beside it, or you can go out the sides, or you can go backwards away from the procession. You can attack ghosts and try to deal with the ones that you don't want to have around and destroy them before they get to you, or scare them off, or other things to deal with some of the ones you don't want to have to deal with, which is why you're going to have a sense of what some of the ghosts are after and what their differences are. Each round, you get your points. We'll keep a tally, and we're going to go pretty quick because there's going to be a fair bit of rolling here. So we're not doing like full combat turns.
So I'm going to hold
Your hand, though, in the third row.
Me?
Yeah, I'm just like, stick
Okay.
with me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because everyone in the same bubble as me gets saving throw bonuses too.
I think for ease of tracking, I'm going to take out Dana and Idalia, unless 2 of you people want to take one of them each, because I don't want to track 3 NPCs.
I don't think it's really that important.
So, or each of you could take an NPC and track them and yourself. Or one of you could do that if you particularly want that NPC to be involved.
I can do Dana.
You can do Dana?
I don't really care about Adalia.
Okay. Dan, are you interested in doing
being a
Idalia?
coward anyway.
Like, if you're going to have Danon in, then we'll just have her sit in 1, maybe.
Okay. And Runa, do you want to deal with Lance?
No.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll just fail.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep him in because he has the thing on it, and 1 is fine for me to track, and he's the one who got the spell used on him, so he can gather points. Okay, so everybody's in the game. I'm going to start my list.
We should also
Did
stop
Adalia-
soon to do the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ad break.
Oh, hey! That's a great idea. Yeah, let's do the ad break, and that gives me time to put this together and give a little primer on some of the spirits, maybe. So, folks, we're going to take a 3-minute ad break. You won't miss anything. We'll be right back, and we'll come play with you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Question.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are about to embark on the group making their way along a somewhat dangerous journey here, attempting to reach the blood refinement sect. The first trial before them is to walk through a period of wood haunted by the ghosts of prisoners who have died along the way here.
And I'm gonna walk in the most dangerous area because you know what I am in D&D. I'm a risk taker and I lose my characters. I've actually never lost one other than me giving it up. So technically, I've had 100% success.
Here, if I stand here and you stand like there, you get my saving throw bonus.
Nice.
As you guys begin to travel, so this bugbear puppet throws this powder over the guards here, or over the prisoners here. You watch them rapidly start to collapse, falling unconscious, their breathing becoming steady. He immediately starts to move. You guys have a few moments to panically throw some spells up as you fall. This muslin curtain creating these circles along the ground of showing you the distance, how much you can count on the protection of this orb here. You all begin to walk, and over the first 5 minutes, you guys watch as slowly more and more of these prisoners stop breathing.
They just die.
More and more of them, the poison, the stronger they are, the longer they last, but more and more of them just stop breathing as the poison takes over completely. After 5 minutes, most of them are dead.
Oh, dagger lady.
Most of them died all at once. The lady you gave the dagger and one other person are the only two you can still see breathing at this point.
Dagger lady's strong.
Stuck.
As,
Man, I felt bad for the one guy who got stabbed in the throat, but he kind of got out easy.
Yeah, he did actually get out a lot easier.
Not early. As you guys begin to hear the wailing, the angered screams, the frustrated cries.
Wail!
Spirits who have died over probably hundreds of years.
The musical theater spirits.
All of them dying around the same time. At that first quarter mark of the journey. As we're gonna go round by round here. You start to see spirits staying far back from the lantern as they can. You watch as one of them moves towards Idalia. Around you in this glow that gives you some glimpse of what has come closer, you guys can see a number of spirits starting to gather. You can recognize the vengeful ones easily. Their fingers sharpen to claws at the end. Some of them carry ghostly weapons that waver and warp. Right now, there are only vengeful spirits, each of them swooping by, trying to find somebody to take some blood from, somebody to take their vengeance out on for the unfair death that they fell through. Do you guys want to do anything to attempt to thin the horde that
It
grows
is
here?
important when mine and Jasmine turns come up.
So you guys are all going. You guys have a moment to act, and then what's
Okay.
left will happen.
Alright, so when you get to me and Jasmine, let me know.
Sure. What's up?
How many show up around me and Jasmine that we can see?
So, we'll do it this way for ease.
3 or 4.
Sylphie, we're going to roll a d10. If it is below 5, 5 will come for you. If it is above, then that number. 6 spirits would be flocking towards Sylphie.
I'm ready. Prepared.
We'll do a d6 for the 3 of you there, where a 6 or a 5 is a 5, and anything else is 4. So for Jasmine, 4. You guys need to remember this. I'm not going to keep all this.
Okay.
Cyrus, 5.
Okay.
And for Danon, 5.
Okay. So, alright, never mind. So 5 for 5.
1 ghost is coming for Lance as well.
Okay. All right. So I have a move if you don't have a move.
Yeah, I don't have an
Okay.
AoE.
So Isaac.
So I was just gonna attack.
So there is 14 ghosts coming at me and Dana and Jasmine who are all together in the 3rd ring.
Sure.
Or the 3-point ring.
Yeah.
I am going to look at the ghosts because I can see them. And I'm going to cast Mass Suggestion on 12 of them.
Okay.
Heighten it. And I'm going to say, please protect me and help us reach the end of our journey.
Okay.
But protect us.
Okay.
and help us reach the end of our journey.
By us.
Actually,
they
I'm gonna
think
say
he's
sorry.
talking
Sorry.
about him and the other
Help
ghosts.
protect me, Danon, and Jasmine, and I hold our hands up
Okay.
and help us reach the end of the journey.
Attack Sylvie.
Okay.
And
So
so-
you're casting this over how many
12
things,
of the
sorry?
vengeful ghosts that are in our ring that I can see.
Okay. As they start to flock towards you, claws out, you're casting this spell over them. Is anybody else taking any other actions?
I'm casting Spirit Guardians
You're casting
at
Spirit
7th
Guardians?
level.
At 7th level around.
And
Oh,
I have true
shit.
sight so I can see everyone.
Okay. Okay, 7th level.
I didn't think about Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, I'm just going to hold an attack. Like, cause he's doing something. So if any approach me, I will swing my sword at them.
Okay. Okay, Lance can't really do enough damage to make a difference here, so he's just going to grin and bear it. Is
Ooh,
Adalia
yeah.
or
I think I'm
Danon
just
doing
gonna
anything?
dodge.
Adalia
These
has
are
her
all-
force weapon, her animated axe,
Yeah.
that does force damage, and she has true sight on.
Yeah, so she only has one going towards her, so she can get it to attack it, and she can attack it,
Yeah.
and maybe kill it before
Yeah.
it gets to her.
She also has Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess my bonus action like sword will swing out at one by Danon, and then I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay,
Actually.
okay. And is Danon attacking the one that's coming towards him as well?
Sure. Yeah.
Could I have let them know to like only hit the ones if the spell fails on them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could call that out. As, so first, spirits come flocking in, you cast this spell. Ghosts are immune to charm, it would have no effect. As this washes over them and they continue to wail towards you.
They're immune.
claws.
They're immune to charm.
They are indeed immune to charm.
Oh, great.
As next, we're going to deal with we'll deal with Idalia, whose weapon is going to make an attack against one of these ghosts, which will hit. Is going to deal 7 damage. Miss. Hit. Hit. She does not deal enough to kill it, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We're going to take its attack on her. That's a natural 1. It will miss. We'll deal with the one attacking Lance. That is quite low. It will miss. And then we're going to deal with how many are attacking Danon?
5.
5. So you're trying to kill one in concert with Danon.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your attack with the sword. Danon's going to hit, and he's going to use a smite here. You guys need to do 45 damage to take one of them out.
Oh Jesus.
To take one down.
Yes.
Okay.
And more spawn every round.
We start afresh each round.
I see.
We're not keeping track of a permanent number.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
this would be
sword
way too much to
rolled
keep up
a
with.
32 to hit.
Okay, damage.
Oh, if we need that much damage, I think I'll smite too.
If you want to roll on here, you can.
I'm just sitting there.
Do
I'm
you
like,
have a smite spell?
Is there any damage type differences?
Could be, yeah.
Okay, I have magical slashing and radiant.
You're fine.
Okay, so I need 2d4, 1d6, and 5d8. No, 6d8 because I have improved divine smite and it's undead.
Ready?
To the 5th level smite.
No, be third, which is 4d8 normally,
Okay.
and then
yeah.
5 because it's undead, and then the 6 is
Got it.
from
Yeah.
Ready?
yeah.
44 damage.
44 plus 7 is 51 damage.
Okay. Yeah, Danon did 37. So that's not enough to kill 2, but that will kill 1. As your sword slashes out and cuts through. So we have 4 attacks left on Danon. It's a hit. That's a natural 20. That is almost a natural 20. And that is going to be a miss.
Okay, I don't have his health. That's yours.
Yeah, I got that. I think I have it on his token. I don't. I'm going to put it on his token.
No one here. flowers, they won't return. No one lays a flower on the grave.
Okay. So we had a nat 20 and 2 hits, 1 miss, and 1 killed. I'm going to use average damage for the ghosts, because that's going to speed us up a little bit.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom while you do this.
Okay, 20 damage is the easy mean there. Okay, so he is going to take 20 damage, and then the crit is going to add an additional 24, so 60 plus 24, so 84 points of damage to Danon,
Yikes.
who is now bloodied.
This is spooky.
Daniel, how many ghosts were coming towards you?
5.
5? Okay. That's going to be 5 attacks against you.
Oh, sorry, 4, because yours was 5, right?
I was 4.
Oh, sorry, I'm 5 then.
Okay. That is a 7,
Misses.
a 9,
Misses.
a 23,
Hits.
a natural 20.
I will silvery barbs that one.
Okay. Then it turns into a 21,
Hits.
and a natural 20.
Hits.
Okay.
So 3 hits, 2 misses. One of those hits is a quits.
Okay. So that's 84 damage again.
Oof.
As the withering touch rips through you. Sylphie,
Hi.
roll your damage for your...
So each one takes it individually.
Correct.
78.
You have to do 45, which is above average on 78.
Oh, didn't roll that well either.
Yeah.
2, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that was 6s though. 23.
23. So this won't affect them this round,
Yes.
because they can survive it. As they are going to come swarming in, what did we get for how many are attacking you?
6.
6. Okay. So,
Sucks.
19, 7, 22,
What are you doing?
rolling to hit.
You could have said that for you
Oh,
started
sorry.
spouting
Sorry.
numbers at me.
Sorry.
I'm like,
Forgot
I'm
you
trying
had
to
to watch
decide
when I
if
did
I
this.
should be counting them up for damage or if I should.
You need to tell me if they hit. So, 19,
Yes.
2 so far.
19, 7,
No,
I think the 17.
21 or something.
17 hits.
Okay, so 2 hits so far.
17's my AC.
17's your AC? Okay, so that's another miss. That's another miss. 6, so another miss.
So
Only 2 hits.
2 hits you. So 40 points of damage to you. Okay, specific, important part of this is necrotic damage. So if anybody's resistant to that in any way, that
Oh, I
becomes
should
important.
roll.
No, my aura does poison.
I should. No, I mean, I have to roll my concentration.
Yeah, so you have 2 concentration
Twice.
checks, you're trying to beat a 10 both times.
Yeah. You have plus 5.
Plus 5. I fail one.
No, that would be a 10 total, right? 3
Oh,
plus 2
yeah,
plus 5.
yeah, because. I was reading my decks. That one succeeds.
I don't really
I still have
big
it.
heals.
Okay, very good.
I do have 1 lay on hands I can do.
I also have healing.
That I've used half of just because of our
I can see you.
giggle damage. Or
Dan,
whatever.
you're not far away from me and I can see you, so I can heal you.
Okay, if someone can hit me with a big heal,
I can hit you with a. How much health do you need?
as much as you can hit me with.
I can
He
hit
and
you with
Dana
70.
are both.
That great. Do that.
Okay. We're between rounds. Everyone may move one
By
space.
the way,
You never attacked me.
Did I attack you?
No, as
Hi.
much as I'd like to get away with it. I was dodging though, so I should have they should have disadvantage to hit
Yeah.
me, and I have a 20 AC.
And there's 4 attacking you?
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
That's caught. Miss. 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 As all of them sailing past you.
Come say hello, come say
Danon
hello.
is going to move, or you're controlling him. Where's Danon going? Is he staying in the +3 or is he going to the +1?
Danon will go to +1.
Okay.
That was a spooky first turn for Danon.
Was indeed, yeah. Is anybody else moving?
Nope.
Okay. Staying as you are. Sylphie, the other thing that's going to happen, your spirits rotating around you, you watch one get pulled into that orb at the front, screaming as it goes, as it gets pulled into it and trapped in the orb, along with a number of ghosts who come too close. They get dragged into this, and there starts to be these dark shadows trying to break their way out of this orb, trapped in it now. Next round, it will go down to a 6th level spell.
What?
What?
You can't just get rid of my spell levels.
They are your spirits.
That's a
that
whole
you summon.
spell level. This is something you should talk to me about. It's a whole
Oh wait,
spell
actually wait.
level.
No, you're outside of this thing. So
If
you'll
you
be
were-
safe.
if you were
If you
in
go
this-
into the +3, you're going to start losing spell levels.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot you're outside of this, but if you're in the light of that orb, your spirits are going to
That's
start
a
getting
lot
grabbed
of
as well.
difference between that fucking first spell. I'm taking the dangerous route. You can't.
No, that's right. I forgot that you weren't in the effect of the orb here.
But I like to think because they glow like bright little red snakes. So it's like all darkness, and then there's just a fucking. I look human at the moment, but a girl standing in the middle of snakes as they're going.
Ghosts fighting. It's like
Yeah.
a battlefield around you as they
And I'm
clash
just
against each
walking.
other. Yeah. Okay. Sylphie, you're staying there. We're rolling your d10. 7. Remember that number?
Yeah.
Alex, you're staying where you are, so we're rolling the d6.
I'm staying as well.
5 for you, Alex. Daniel, 4.
Okay.
Danon.
Danon.
Yeah. So.
You hit me with a heal, right, Ron?
Hmm?
You hit me with a heal?
That
I'm
is.
gonna save it. I think unless you're
I
dying.
could really.
He is dying,
I have
and
a
he has a
plan.
plan.
I could really use a massive heal.
Okay.
Danon is being attacked by 3 ghosts.
Okay.
Lance by 2. Danon is going to follow your lead and take the dodge here, because he wasn't able to take one out last time, so he'd rather
Yeah.
have them have a trouble hitting him. Lance is going to try to hit one of the ghosts that's attacking Danon to give it disadvantage on attacking him.
Sorry?
Lance is going to attack one of the ghosts attacking Danon to give it disadvantage on attacking him.
Okay.
if
Wouldn't it
he
already
hits.
if he's dodging?
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
So, no, then he'll dodge as well, because
Yeah.
that's his best move here.
Started with Sylphie.
Yeah, so Sylphie, are you taking any action?
Yeah. I'm
This is
gonna.
me.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna cast heal at 6th level. On
Okay.
Cyrus. So
Okay.
he
It's
gets-
actually first level.
And can I pop my action?
Since when?
That's my Isaac
And then
impression.
it's 70 hit points.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna get my 6th level back.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, Daniel, what are you doing?
Awesome. So that 70 hit points is going to hit me. I'm like, I'm casting a 3rd level fireball. And
Okay.
I'm going to overpower it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I will remind
overpower
you
it.
you're in a forest. Fireball is pretty indiscriminate.
You would kill squirrels and trees?
They're the little dead forests with no leaves.
They have the black ichor going from them. You're not sure if it's flammable or not.
If they're just they're oil barrel trees.
It will either protect them, or this will be a tremendous forest fire to remember. But yeah, fireball.
I feel like
pretty
if fire
indiscriminate.
was prone to spread
Okay,
in
are
this
we on a
landscape,
pa- how
the
ba- how
first
wide is the
thunderstorm
path
would
that
do
we're
it
on?
in, you know?
You guys have the path is about 20 feet wide.
Okay, 20 feet wide.
Yeah.
Awesome. I would like to use my ability to handle fire to pull my fireball in. So instead of being a 20-foot radius, I'd like it to be a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. I would like to position it so that it covers, because Lance is in front of me, right, with Adalia.
Mm-hmm.
So I should be able to do this where it covers.
So Adelia's further ahead than them. She's in the -1. Oh, and I need to track points. Or
Lance is in the -1 as well, right?
No.
Where is he?
Jasmine.
Lance is in the +1.
Okay.
Okay.
That's normal.
So either
right?
way, I should be able to cover me, Lance, Adalia, and Sylphie, Danon, and Jazz. I should be able to cover everyone without hitting the cart and without hitting the forest if the path is 20 feet wide. Is there a roll you want me to make to see if I can make the the radius smaller?
So if you're doing that, it's just going to be about how many ghosts you hit.
I'm going to hit all of them. Because I'm hitting all the 5, 4, 3 from ours. I'm hitting the 7 that are hitting Sylphie. I'm hitting the ones that are hitting Lance and Adalia, and then the ones up front. Because
Okay,
it's
yeah.
20-foot radius.
Yeah, we'll call it that way.
Okay, I already rolled my damage. I took 7 from the over channel, 3d12.
Okay.
And so that's a flat 48 to everything.
Flat 48 damage. Okay. So we're going to take the average. What's the DC we're trying to beat here?
Sorry?
What DC are we trying to beat?
Oh, you didn't roll on her thing.
Because she didn't do enough damage to kill any of them.
You
Okay.
also didn't let me.
Sorry. Then I will, if you are going to be rolling saving throws, then I will spend to heighten it. If you're going to be rolling saving throws.
I'm taking their average.
Okay, well then you can roll with disadvantage and take their average.
Okay. So what's the DC?
The DC's 18. Right? 5 and 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 18.
18.
So
Okay.
you get to roll there. You're going to roll a lot of dice.
I'm not rolling any dice. I'm going to take the average that would beat this. So you have an 18. They have a +1 to the saving throw. So on a roll of 17 or higher, halved, they would get it.
17 or higher.
So that's...
No, it'd be 18.
It's like... No. if
Oh,
it's a
sorry,
+1,
7.
it's
Yeah,
17.
17.
So easier math is 25%. Half it again, 10% of them will survive. Because you're spending the point to make this fail. So, in which case, Sylphie, you have 7 coming for you, and you did 20 damage last turn. I'm going to say the damage. Roll your damage this turn. We'll see how much it is.
You did
And
23 damage
Because
last turn.
all of hers definitely die with my
well, no,
fireball.
it's not all the same spirits. I'm giving her the benefit of having the damage last round, but it's not decisive. I'm not actually tracking hit points for every single ghost. So there's one ghost that is going to make it through if she doesn't do enough damage. And he will make the saving throw for this,
Please.
depending on what the damage is.
Okay.
That was a 7 before I touched it.
I'm also going to drink a fortifying potion
Okay.
for 40.
So that's 6 out of 78. 36 damage.
36. None of them make it to you.
Really?
The one that would make it to you is destroyed by your spirit guardians that move around you. As it rips through them.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay! The spirits are like, and Sylphie's like, yay!
Idalia is going to throw some healing over towards Dana as well on her turn. Alex, if you can roll a 5th level healing word for Dana.
Oh, okay.
And then we just have the rest of the ghost attacks to do. Desmond, you were being attacked by 5 ghosts, Desmond?
But they're all dead.
Well, a 10th of them, so they've got a 50% chance of one of them surviving.
Yeah, it was 5 on me, 3 on you.
That's low on the d20, so it dies before it gets to you.
Okay.
Cyrus, you had 4?
Yep.
Yeah, so we got another one with like less than 50% odds. Rolled an 18. It's one of them is going to make it through to you.
Okay.
Danon was being attacked by
4.
3.
Oh, yeah, 3, sorry.
So it's got 30% odds to make it. 11 does not make it through. 2 are attacking Lance. Does not make it through. And then...
Adalia.
I don't actually know if you can get Idalia.
Yeah,
I can.
Danon rolled 14 on the D4s. I don't know
you
what his
can't get
bonus
Idalia.
is.
With a 10-foot radius, you can't get Idalia.
Oh, because I thought Lance was 5 feet in front of me and she was 5 feet in front of Lance.
No,
No,
it's
there's more
more than
space
that.
than that.
Oh, okay.
These
So
are
the space
15-foot
between the
circles.
circles is 10 feet?
Oh.
Yeah, so
the
we're not
circles are 15
we're not
feet.
using space for movement,
Yeah.
but for the case of your abilities, it's easy enough to use it for measuring abilities.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's about 5 or 10 feet between each circle. They're not exactly
She is
even.
on her own then.
Yeah, so one is attacking her.
She has Lance and Danon close by.
It will hit. She's going to take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
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 I don't... you have to open Adalia's as well.
You have to roll
Does
damage.
Adalia have one?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sylphie is going to take another 5 points here.
Huh?
It's ID.
Oh,
And then me and Adalia each get an
Huh?
attack.
It's in terms of an I.
Oh. I see. So big axe do damage. Eldritch Blast.
If you click on animate,
It's too bad we're not playing the other game because you could just instant
Uh,
it's a D10 plus 5 force damage,
Yeah, a D10 plus 5.
and it should be a plus 10 to hit.
Yeah, just whatever we have.
Yeah. So, I think her
No,
max...
he's a level below. She's a level below us, isn't she?
Her max damage...
Yeah, but these are accurate.
Her max damage is 45, I think. If she hits all 3 and the axe hits. Which means she can just kill a ghost if she rolls perfectly.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
So 1 in
Then roll.
1,000 to kill
Roll.
a ghost.
Roll.
I already rolled a 2 on the first attack,
Never,
so...
never.
I just have to
put
roll
our-
1 if
You're
it's
putting
less
our
than a
girl
10.
down before our girl
It-
even had the chance
It
to
is
stand
fine.
up.
I just keep rolling, and if I ever don't roll a 10 on one of them, it's over.
Yeah. If you do this for 1,000 rounds, she will kill 1 ghost.
Okay. I
Me.
just realized that I want to do this differently
10
so that I can count rounds better.
She has to roll 4 10s on 4 D10s in a row.
She might die.
Well, yeah, she lost 20 health.
Only?
Yeah. Was she not at full there? She should have been at full. Yeah.
20?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna track this a little better so
Did you
that
take
I
more
don't
damage?
accidentally...
I'm checking my health here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually back to full because I laid myself.
Round 2, is anybody moving?
No.
Lance is gonna move
I mean...
to 3. So you have Dan's health accurately?
Yeah, I
Because he
will...
was at 36 health, got some healing, and then took 20 damage.
Okay, so you asked me to roll a 5th level healing word. I rolled 14 on the dice, plus his bonus, whatever his bonus is.
It's Idelia's bonus, so it'll be 5.
Okay.
So 19, so he takes 1 more point of damage,
Okay.
putting him at 35 health.
Yeah. I will use my action this turn to lay him.
You just have to move
Okay.
into him, don't you?
Idelia's
do-
also going to move back to next
I
to him.
don't. He has
Oh.
a sword on him, so I can
Oh,
do it from
yeah!
anywhere.
Yeah. He counts as next to
Are
you,
you staying by
your
me?
weapon.
I'm gonna move 5 feet away from you out of the +3 towards Sylphie, but I will still be within 10 of you for saving throws.
So you're going out of the circle here?
I am.
Okay.
Okay.
And actually, Dana has like health potions or something, I'm sure.
This group is notoriously bad at keeping our health potions because technically we have 0 because we haven't kept track of any of them.
Damon has some health potions
I
on him,
have
certainly.
2 greater and 5 normal right now.
Nice.
But I'm gonna dodge again.
You're going to dodge again?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Danon and
Oh, and bonus action
Lance
get back
are going to do the same. Idalia is going to do a bit more healing. I don't think she has Cure Wounds, does she? No. So, she's going to do a 4th level Cure Wounds on Danon, if you can roll that for me.
Okay.
Sylphie, are you taking any
What?
action?
I'm waiting for this heal to happen first to
Okay.
see if I need to heal him.
Okay.
How's Lance looking?
Lance has yet to be hit.
Adalia.
Idalia has been hit once, I believe.
Cyrus, I just healed.
I've lost like all my d8s. That's crazy. It's all gone.
We'd never know what happened to them.
Yeah, my d8s.
Dice thievery
That's
does.
crazy. 8, 10. That is 16 on the dice, so 21.
21 points back to Danon.
I was like, how did I lose all my d8s? And I never noticed.
Because you gave them to me.
What are they hitting us with?
The ghosts are attacking with clawed hands. So
Okay.
far, it's just been vengeful ghosts.
So they're hitting us with a melee weapon, like a natural
Right.
melee weapon?
Yes. Yeah, it's called Withering Touch. It does necrotic damage.
Oh, okay, necrotic damage. Okay.
Jasmine, you're dodging again?
Yep.
Okay. Cyrus, are you taking any action this round?
Um,
Or are you moving circles?
I'm
A cutie. I don't make the rules.
gonna
Try,
take
try,
the
try.
dodge action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the dodge action, I
Okay.
guess.
Sylphie.
Okay, so how's Dane looking after that heal?
Danon is bloodied.
And is he the only one really hurt?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
Dahlia?
you gave Cyrus the really beefy heal. He were the two who got the shit kicked out of them.
Oh, fuck, never mind. I know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
your mom.
Oh, how long does it take to conjure elemental?
40 minutes.
1 minute, I believe.
1 minute.
So only half of the challenge. For the
So
second
it's
half,
only
you'd
it's
have.
1 minute though. I can't cast it.
No.
Never mind.
I am going to.
What is that menu? Literally never seen that before.
So there's a menu in D&D Beyond that lets you change it so you can see only the spell level you want to look at.
Hmm.
And I've only figured it out now.
It's quite a handy thing for you.
It doesn't even work.
No,
Oh.
you have to click here.
No.
No.
Yeah, there's also a menu that lets you just like mess with how many spell slots you have of each level,
No.
which I didn't know about.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll click
so,
my haste boots though.
Isaac, I have a question.
What's your question?
And I need you to know it's a silly question.
Okay.
What if I took Sunbeam and then all the way around, like behind me, I went.
You can affect a direction each round.
Why? What if I was like fucking like
But what if she's
laser
really fast?
woman, like
really
like
fast. Yeah.
like a laser beam, like a lightsaber, like.
Sure, but I get to do it with all the spells that have a ray of any sort. It's
Alright,
not wise.
so
It's not wise.
There's
Actually, hold on,
There's not that many
Bruna.
ray spells. Like,
What
sure,
is-
beholders get scary. That's it.
What is half of your...
Disintegration rate.
Half of my level.
I think if I pop back with you, I think even if they fail, I think we kill. I think we kill even if they succeed
will
our
kill.
saves.
Anyone else like Forge Masters?
Oh, I'm using
It
my
will
bonus
kill.
action to get my 7th level back because I realized I'm level 14 and not 12.
That's
Okay.
crazy. What the heck?
And then,
It's still only 2. She's going back on the 6. It's not a 3rd.
It's
No, actually, we don't kill if I... Yeah.
okay, so I.
3 7th level spells.
So we.
Wizards are rolling in their grave.
Okay, so okay,
So,
okay.
okay,
So you
okay,
know how
yeah.
we said fireball wouldn't work because it's a forest.
Right.
I have
constrained.
fireball, but it doesn't affect plant life.
Okay.
Yeah. Firestorm.
Firestorm, where I choose 3 squares, and
10 by 10
So
areas.
you mean 10? 10 by 10 areas?
10.
10.
cubes.
10. Oh my!
yeah.
It is 100 squares.
I could protect all of us.
Yeah.
You-
You just have to
you-
make sure it doesn't hit us.
Yeah.
For one round, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
You can't do it forever,
That's cool.
but
It's
it's
one
pretty good.
round.
It will kill.
It's instantaneous too, so I can keep my spirit guardians up.
Indeed.
Okay, I want to do this. How do I make this work? You guys are good at D&D.
Oh, it's so annoying. I hate this spell.
So, Isaac, I want it. So it can't hit us, but the ghosts move into our space. So is there a way that I could put them like?
So,
Problem is
roll me
it's
an
a
attack,
20
and we'll
foot
see
path.
how many of the ghosts that are attacking you all you can get before some of them are too close for you to be able to hit them. We'll do it that way.
What?
So you can make these wherever. You can
Right.
see the ghosts coming in.
Yeah.
As long as your accuracy is good, you can get them before they get to your friends. Okay?
Oh, and-
Oh, so
so
I
we'll
can.
have you
like-
make an attack roll.
So none will hit me, because she can drop it right on me.
This is radiant damage.
Is
No,
it
it's
re-
fire.
No, it's fire.
That's fire.
Pure
Oh, and it
fire,
doesn't
baby.
burn plants?
Does not burn plants.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Bruna,
so
you can drop it
you
right on
can
me.
drop it on Cyrus.
And Adalia.
Yeah, so what we'll
No,
do is
Adalia has resistance.
we'll have you make an attack roll, and that'll affect, you'll get to hit some percentage of the ghosts.
Okay.
Dependent on your attack
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
So let's first decide how many ghosts are hitting people. So we're going to start with the 2 outside.
It's a dexterity save.
Yeah, got it. Sylphie, that's 9 ghosts coming towards you.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Jasmine, that's 5 ghosts coming towards you, because that was a 3.
Then me
Yes.
and Danon.
I'm
Cyrus.
using all of my
Uh,
AoEs.
6 are
Oh,
yeah.
6.
No, that would be 5 because you capped out at 5 there.
Okay.
Yeah. Lance.
No reason for him to be in race.
There are 3 attacking Lance because he got a 1. And then Danon has 3 attacking him. God, he cannot catch a break.
Adalia.
2 are attacking Adalia.
Catch these hands if he
Okay.
doesn't start participating.
Okay.
Plus 50.
So Sylphie,
Hey.
Oh my god.
so go ahead and roll to hit. A spell attack.
Spell attack,
Yeah.
so plus 10. I'm gonna use my
Oh man!
inspiration to use it with his advantage.
Ooh, yeah, we're almost done here.
Yeah, we
22.
will carry this into next session. 22?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So was that the damage roll?
no, that was to hit. So, we'll say you basically rolled a 10. We can just use the dice because that's going to be easier. So
Are we rolling?
My spirit guardians.
we'll say 50% of the ghosts you can hit before they get to anywhere. So roll the damage and let's see if it's enough to kill
Can
them.
you do their turns quick while I do all of my damage that I'm doing? Because I'm also doing spirit guardians.
Okay, I do need to know the fire strikes separately, and I can't do their turn until I do your damage.
Okay, well,
But
I'm almost
the
done.
fire
so
strike
it's
is the
fine.
only one I need to start. So,
So
if you,
46 damage for each ghost with spirit guardians.
Just from Spirit Guardians,
just from spirit if they fail.
if they fail.
You got it? Okay.
So, and then Firestorm is
70-10.
Oh, I thought it was 6.
7d10.
Yeah,
It's a big boy
I
damage.
have some too. And I have to roll it how many times?
Just once.
Just once. Just go. Here, you need 4.
Give me like the basic ones.
I only have 3 basic
That's fine.
ones.
Give me your favorite one that's not basic.
It's you. You're not basic.
If you want to read them up to me, Rune, I'll add them up when
That
you're
was,
done.
that was a compliment! God, you can't win!
It's like Dana.
Where do you think you learned Jasmine from?
Yeah.
Oh, Cibero showed up at the party. Hi,
Oh,
Cibero.
hi.
Hello,
Hey,
friend.
Cibero.
Nice
Welcome.
to see
Yeah,
you.
obviously Jasmine is my expression of the
Runasona.
frustration of the male condition.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
Let's get into that.
We're in the
It's
middle
your
of
Runa Sona.
Yeah.
we're in the middle of firestorming some
Super.
ghosts.
I see the way Ruda lives life. I'm like, I could do that. That sounds like a good time.
30 damage with Firestorm.
30 damage with Firestorm. Okay.
Oof.
So
Yeah.
it is
I rolled a
survivable.
lot of 2s, but I rolled 7. I want you guys to know, I rolled 4 2s, 1 8, and 2 7s. Kill myself.
Why the median is a bad.
Okay, so this
Those-
is just survivable if they make both saves against your thing, which is extremely unlikely. So I'm going to say all the ghosts coming within 15 feet of you,
That's me
except
and-
for half of them, are going to survive. The other half are guaranteed killed by this and by the other one. And then the half that remain have a chance of dying to your 46 damage on this alone. So let's start with Sylphie. We had 9 ghosts coming to you,
Yeah.
which
Nine.
means
Nine.
we'll call it 4 ghosts because their odds are pretty bad.
Farming XP.
That we do get to roll for, and 30% of them can make it, so 1 ghost is going to attack you.
Okay. Every other
Alex, how many were attacking you?
5.
5? Okay. We'll roll a d20 for that. None get to you. Sylvia, it's a 19 to hit you.
Yeah.
20 points of damage. Cyrus, how many were coming for you?
4.
4.
I'm
Okay,
in range for
so,
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah,
as
2
well.
left. We'll roll. None of them make it to you.
Okay.
Lance had 3 coming towards him. 1 of them will make it. That's quite a nice roll. It's going to get to roll to attack with disadvantage. Natural 1 off the hop. Doesn't matter.
Dana had 3.
Indeed. Danon had 3 coming for him. All of them are going to make it through because he's outside of the Spirit
That's my
Guardians.
girlfriend.
They all have disadvantage to attack. It's going to be a miss. It's going to be a miss. And a miss. All 3 miss. And then Idalia. How many were coming for Idalia?
2 for Adalia.
2 for Idalia. Okay. She misses an attack, so I don't need to roll any further. That's a hit. And what's her AC?
16 or 15.
It's 15. So that one will hit as well. So she's going to take 40 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're going to take points for everybody here.
What? Am I at 15?
You are indeed at 15. So Jasmine's getting 5 here. Danon is getting 20.
So I had a feeling that I'd be good against crowds of things, but this feels really good.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how long we can keep it up.
Yeah.
I'm
We have to
good
do it
at
for
not getting
15.
hit by the attacky ones at least.
So
We'll see what the other guys do.
we're going to leave it
Oh
here.
wait.
Okay.
Wait.
However,
Wait.
I'm going to leave you guys with a bit of information before we go.
Wait. Oh my goodness. Okay, I succeed.
Give us that info dump.
You got that.
Hey, it's mine.
noise, Yeah.
It's mine anyway.
Glad.
Okay. So there are 2 ghosts coming this time
Yeah.
who want to start to carry you away. So these 2 are going to attempt to possess somebody and move them 1 space.
Which is a saving throw.
It's going to be a saving throw. The 2 of them, if you guys stay outside, are going to come for you automatically. So we know who they're going for, and you'll get 1 each. If people are inside, then it's a little less
You
certain
know,
where they'll go.
Honestly,
You know-
that's great. We want
Oh,
them
this
to
is
come
fine.
to us.
We want
yeah,
Jasmine
we are
has-
so good
yeah.
against these.
You want to know what kind
No worries,
of
don't worry
saving
about
throw
it.
is it?
Probably wisdom.
Yeah, so these
Oh,
are
thank
ghosts.
And Aura of Purity wouldn't affect it, right? Because
It's a
possession is...
charisma saving throw.
Okay, that's fine for both of us.
Yeah.
We're actually... we love that even more.
Isaac, I want you to know
fine
my
for me,
wisdom
too.
save plus 10, my charisma save plus 9.
When you fail by 1.
Failed by 1.
These 2 are regular. They can become stronger. These are going to have the
Yeah.
normal DC and the normal amount of health. Then the rest are going to be vengeful ghosts. And then there's 1 ghost coming that wants to possess somebody permanently and will persist if they're able and start to fuck with you if they get into somebody. And we don't know who they're going to go for.
Okay.
All right.
Hope they don't go for a cleric.
Well, yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.
Does Aura of Purity help against possession? What does possession count as? Is it a charm effect?
It's
or is
its
it-
own
It's
condition.
its own condition? Okay.
okay.
That kind of sucks, but that's okay.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is Adventure Corp. We'll see you next week. We're going to be streaming on Monday. So we're actually going to raid into somebody. There won't be an ad, right? Just a raid?
Shadow Legends. There shouldn't be.
Yeah, no, we don't need an ad. 'cause
Okay, so we're just going to be raiding into
really-
somebody. So
Yeah.
we'll see you next week, 6 to 10 on Mountain Standard Time. Like we said, you can get us on Twitch. You can find us on YouTube or TikTok. You can also find us on podcasts. And we'll see you next week. Love you
Yeah.
guys.
It's not unlikely that somewhere in the Christmas time a break happens. We haven't hammered one out, but I wouldn't be surprised if we take a small break. But
Although,
yeah,
the best part about it being Mondays
We might
is
not
it's
have to.
unlikely.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we might not have to. But thanks everybody for joining. That's us signing off, and see you next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh no! Oh no! It didn't click to the right thing. You're gonna hang out with us one more moment. Okay.
You get mad.